we are live.
Yeah, that should do it. That took all the hit dice.
Last week we helped out the Obada region for the most part, solved some problems there, almost destroyed an orphanage with a rock that was rolling towards it, but at the last moment saved it. Arrived at Obada Temple, and there you guys took a long rest, and then went into the second scroll of hell to reseal one of the fiends that is captured within Obada Temple. With your second scroll, you have went through the bridge where you completely obliterated the commander who had to hide behind a bunch of barricades. Then you had one-on-one duels with the Abishai. You took a short rest to prepare yourself for the final encounter here. The fiend, the greater fiend that is in charge of this area. You have been specifically asked, because the Thunder Towers are active, fiends that are killed now here in the mortal plane are permanently killed, to not permanently kill this fiend, because the production of spell scrolls is leached off of his power, and so it would make the temple somewhat useless if the fiends that were captured here are legitimately dead.
Gotcha.
But that only counts for the greater demon. You guys know the location of the greater demon now. You have had a short rest. Does anyone want to cast some pre-spells before engaging with the greater demon?
Yeah, it only lasts a minute, so I would do it right before we go in, but I think I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Alright.
Haru died. I would love to ask for a holy weapon, though. But, again, he's not here.
I think he was typing just now, so I think... it's just a disconnect kind of thing.
There he is. Hey, Haru, are you back?
Yeah, you guys all suddenly went quiet, and then you started talking again.
Your internet did a blip, so like you disconnected for us, and then now you're back.
Oh, mine was fine. As in this side, I had everything running. I don't know. I was typing out what buffs are currently on the party.
I believe Heroes Feast.
Yep.
But everyone still is not adjusted, and Aid.
Aid.
Heroes Feast with a plus 12 and Aid on everybody but me with a plus 15.
I don't suppose you could spare a spell slot for holy weapon.
Not right now.
Understandable.
The last one-on-one thing kind of cost me some of my more... I've got a level 7 that if I absolutely have to drop something, but I kind of want to save those for dire circumstances, because we don't know what we're up against.
Level 7's powerful slot.
I guess if we're casting and then immediately walking in, I could also cast haste on myself.
I would say, yeah.
I guess it depends on the transition.
I would say that you would lose 2 turns if you precast it on the haste. So instead
I'm okay
of
with
10
that.
turns, you would get 8.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Alright. Anything else? Anyone else want to precast something?
Yeah, if we're gonna be doing that, then I'll go ahead and have Bless and Circle of Power up, and I'll take the I'll take a 3-round dip on Bless if that's okay, and then the 2-round on Circle of Power.
Yes.
Could I attempt still?
Yes, you may.
I'll also attempt to stealth.
Oh wait, sorry. You have to fly to the area where the big boss is.
Oh.
That's not a problem for me. It might be a problem for stealth. Is it a problem for stealth?
It is a problem for stealth.
Understood.
Rip.
Yeah, because there's nowhere to hide. It's just open area.
Yeah.
Then I will activate as we're going in my wings of flying just to give myself some extra movement, but also to give myself the ability to get there without relying on somebody else.
I believe the only one in the party that cannot fly currently is Haru. Is that correct?
No, because his mount couldn't come with us, I think.
Actually, that's dependent on how dark it is down here.
It is a combination of very bright light and total darkness.
Oh, okay.
Some spots are total darkness, some spots are bright light.
Yeah, so then it's not very reliable to fly in and out of the, because I can fly as long as I'm in darkness. I will. I can't Well, with this is a weird situation because I've got that feat. Can I concentrate while polymorphed?
Yes.
Then I will get things up and I will polymorph myself into a giant eagle so that I can also provide a distraction because I want whatever it is to know I'm coming.
Alright. The only warning I will give you for the giant eagle, though, is that you do concentration checks with the stats of the giant eagle.
Okay, does that include if I activate my whatchamacallit, my wild shape ability to not roll below a 10? Or
you don't have that ability when you're the giant eagle.
Gotcha, then I might have to do something different. Let me go through my list of crazy ass stuff I can do. Okay, the if I was to cast my Summon Celestial, it is a large creature. Could it carry me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so instead, I'm sorry guys, instead of a Circle of Power, just because I want to be able to have one less thing up at a time, I'm going to do an upcast of my Summon Celestial. So we'll have him instead, and I will ride on his back. He will be in the Avenging mode.
Alright.
Because I don't want anybody to feel like they have to carry me, in this way I at least have some way where I don't have to be right on somebody so I can still be a distraction.
How long is Summon Celestial, by the way? Just wondering.
1 hour.
Alright, then I'll remove this concentration marker for time. And then I'll add a +1 to the bless because you could have done it the other way around.
Yeah.
There you go. 8 rounds.
So I would have had that up and I would have went ahead. Does anybody else have a summoned companion or anything so I know what level I need to throw a blast at? Because I might as well get, if it's going to help us with our attacks, I might as well get companions if I can.
Nah, the Pegasus is outside eating snacks.
All right. So because I never used level 2 slots and I was kind of low on ones, I will use a level 2 and get the Celestial as well. So there we go.
No, I don't have any summons or anything like that.
Okay, so it's at like 59 minutes, and then I have my bless with 8 rounds.
If you legitimately have a combat that lasts 59 minutes, I would just quit.
Well,
I would quit before I'd lose concentration.
yeah.
I'd be like, I love combat, but this is too much. This is too much.
This isn't second edition.
Yeah.
We're not grappling. And while we're getting ready to do that, I gotta go flip my breaker because my power decided to turn off and my air conditioner just shut off. But you guys go ahead with that. I have that going on, and I'm going to be, at least because the Celestial glows, I'm going to be keeping an eye out, letting the others take advantage of me being a big distraction.
And everyone ready, and I will move you to the map. Alright. You said you want distraction, so I'm actually gonna put him a bit more front.
Yeah, I can absolutely be a little bit up. I hadn't taken a hit, luckily, so.
Alright. As you come towards a flying island, pile of rock islands, you come closer and you see flying, flaming horses with riders on them. Nightmares. Roll 20 is slow. Burning knights riding these nightmares. And at the center of the larger island, you see the greater demon in charge of this area, a pit fiend. The pit fiend turns around as it sees your approach and shouts, "You cannot escape, not stop my escape, my ascension to the return to your world."
I like that he got mixed up a little bit with which way he was going. He was like, wait. I mean, not the
Listen,
other way around.
hold on, let me think.
He looked at his script. He's like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm coming out of here.
Oh, wait. He pulls out a piece of paper. I shall have my vengeance on the golden dragon that put me in here.
You think
as long as you were trapped
here, you'd think as long as you were trapped here, you'd have time to prepare this.
I think that's what happened. But he's been like sitting for so long, he like didn't even think it was gonna happen anytime soon. He's like picking his nose, basically.
Been chilling.
I find it funny that every game that Dakota and Branson joined, pit fiends have been reduced to giant demon dorks.
I know, pit fiend. It's still a pit fiend, like.
As you guys are, it's like, "Arrgh! You samurai will all die, and I will have my vengeance. I will stand upon a throne of samurai skulls."
There it is.
Are you sure this time?
Of course I'm sure.
That is how I'm providing the distraction.
Like mixing up in the middle of his speech. He's like, God damn it, I have to go back.
I've been around Gihei so long, I've just become a flying old asshole.
Oh boy.
But I'm also outside fighting with my breaker box right now, so I'll just take the 20 on the initiative whenever I get to where I can roll it.
Oh yeah, initiative 2. Where's my character? There he is.
And as usual, hey, you have my blessing.
Thumbs up.
Okay, pretty good initiative for me. Thank goodness.
We survived this. I'll have bonuses to initiative to hand out, but not today.
No, to be fair, but this is enough for me. I've got 22. I outstrip everybody bar. Oh no, everybody, yeah. So it means I can start fucking people up.
All
Yeah,
right.
whenever I get gift of alacrity, it'll help you in Gihei at least.
Then Kuma, you are first.
Okay. So the knights are they like? Wait, I'm assuming what do you call it? Nightmares can fly. I would assume my character might know that, or at
Yes,
least
they
it
are.
could.
You already saw them flying when you approached here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
So
was
these are
making sure.
flying. These are flying flaming horses.
Okay. And the guys on the back of them don't have like little wings that they have on their backs, do they?
The Narzugons? No, they do not.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask this just to you guys. Which do you want me to target? Do you want me to target after the nightmares and make these guys landlocked, or do you want me to start firing at the pit fiend?
I think that with your bonuses that you get from being first, you might want to target the pit fiend and then go after
Yeah, the
the
forces
things.
after.
Yeah, the things after. Just because that gives us time for us to get into position to grant you sneak attack advantage or just sneak attack like against
Yeah.
these things, and you get the extra damage on the big guy first.
Okay, I will go for big man then. So I was also blessed cast on me, so I'm just gonna add all my stuff because I've got a few things to add on.
The
2d6.
8 buffs we all have on.
I know, but I gotta make sure 2d6 is on plus d4. That. Pit fiend.
And I have power. I'm back inside.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start. I'm actually gonna, even though it will die my damage a bit, I'm actually gonna turn off sharpshooter here just because I want to make sure I hit. And I'm going to use one of the spirit arrows as well on this. Yeah, one of those. So first shot against the pit fiend at advantage. With I need to make sure to turn this on. Sorry, even second. That button. There we go. And I will fire. Actually, no, I can also do this. Sorry, okay, I was gonna make it a lightning arrow too. I'm just piling everything on at once on this one shot. Pew!
Rolls 2 natural ones.
That would be the thing. So I
The
think it's
33
30.
definitely hits.
Okay, 33 is that damage. That's with everything on it. Plus, then it needs to make a Constitution saving throw against the Spirit Arrow.
Alright. 20.
That does succeed, but he does take half of this.
That is
So
17.
17. And then the lightning arrow does just hit no matter what, but he needs to make a dexterity saving throw for the extra part.
Alright,
Are
he does have
distances-
this, so he gets advantage to it.
Yeah,
25.
that would succeed, so he takes less on the second part, but the first part still does a normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
for
Okay, that
reactions
rolled.
on the board, correct?
Sorry?
Our distances on I know sometimes we're further back than we really show that we
yeah,
are.
currently they are correct. So how much damage is it from that 35?
It's 19 and then half of the 9, so 4 damage plus 19, so 23
Yes.
off of the lightning
Let's
arrow.
see if he has any resistances or something to lightning. He does not, so he'll take the 23.
That's the first attack out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Took a decent chunk, but he's still pretty healthy as a pit fiend, so because I don't know if I'll get to use these out too much, I will use another one of my spirit arrows on him again on my second shot here. Yep. Okay. Firing on the demon.
35 will hit.
For 26 damage plus the spirit. You need to make Constitution saving throw. Sorry, for the spirit arrow.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he doesn't make it, but again takes half.
Damn.
Jesus, ours are. Yeah, that's a
What,
pretty
three?
significant amount of damage as my damage affected. And then I'll make my final attack, though I will not use another arrow on this one. I'll just use
Nice.
a regular roll.
26 will hit.
Of course, I was worried about missing, but I hit way above my target each time, so I could have had an extra 10, but it is what it is.
This is called hindsight's a bitch.
I know. It's just that everyone was like 35. It's like, damn. But yep, that is... Oh yeah, also, I have action surge. I will hit him again.
Alright.
I just remembered I'd got that access to that recently.
That'll hit.
For an extra 37.
Yep.
How's he looking? Because I don't know what a pit fiend's health is. He like he's not about to die or anything, is he? Because that would be really
Here
awkward.
you go, and here you can see his circle.
He's still within reasonable length. He's not in death range just yet. So I'll shoot him one
Jeez,
more
you
time.
almost got him already.
25 will hit. God damn.
Yes, damn, we're not supposed to kill him.
I don't. He's not dead. He's not dead. I know.
You're
He's
killing
fine.
his ass.
He's
Here you can see. There you go.
Okay.
You're getting there.
Okay. Well, we can knock him out pretty easily now. That's the point, right?
Oh my goodness. Man has zero chill.
I thought he would be fine, and he was. I was correct.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, there's also an extra D, and I forgot to.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Five,
That
just-
killed him. That 5 damage, that did it.
How do you want to do this? Nah.
No, okay. Don't say that. I choked for a second there. Don't do that to me. Okay, that is.
For anyone that attacks him, do remember to call out non-lethal.
Yeah. I
Advice
will
for you,
move.
front.
I will also move back, though I know there's not really much place I can move on this map that'll get me out of the range, but I will move back.
Alright. Then it is Haru's turn.
Okay, so that anybody listening to this, and Jason, because as I posted in the group, has a concussion and doesn't fully remember, we are to beat the crap out of this thing and not kill it, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
knock it out.
Basically, this guy is a magical battery for your temple. If you kill him, then you basically make your temple useless.
Okay, so then I have a crazy idea. I've been sitting on a scroll for a while, so I'm going to try casting Wall of Force. It's 120-foot range. I can do it as a dome over him, possibly.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to do that. Then as my bonus action, I'm going to pop into my wild shape to get my bonus to my concentration, because I know they're going to come ringing in on me. You know what I mean? But that scroll, I've been saving it for saving Gihei's ass if he ever got completely knocked the heck out of. But I popped that so that it's like, stop!
Boom.
And I picture it looks like 2 ethereal dragon wings come up over it and entrap him.
You're like,
We'll be with you in a second, sir. Think on your second speech. And then I'll take my celestial dragon starry form thing, and that will be the end of my turn, and my buddy will pew pew. I guess we're gonna... I don't know what the things are riding them, so he's just gonna try to shoot nightmares.
Alright.
And we will start at the closest one there, just because that seems like the best thing to do. I believe these will be all at normal because I didn't. I remember last time I was giving myself advantage somehow, but I think it was with Guiding Bolt.
That is correct. You costed a lot of guiding bolts. That hits on the
Yeah.
nightmare. So that's 15 damage. Hits again for 18 damage.
And last one will miss.
Yep, that definitely misses.
And then because although he is an Avenger, or is that the pedestal we're right above here?
Yeah.
Where he could go like that, and then I could be on the. I know I'm kind of dangerous there, but at least that way I can be footed to the ground. And doesn't look like anything can get on that pedestal with me, hopefully. So I'm just going to be defensive, and I will end my turn with him slightly ahead of me.
Alright. Then it is Gihei's turn.
Alright. I'll move 20 feet this way. My clone will move 10 feet further than me. I will take some hand crossbow shots at this nightmare.
Alright.
First attack. No crit. I don't have
That'll-
advantage yet.
Yeah, but it will hit. Doing 16 damage.
Yeah, that's right. Alright. Second attack.
Will hit as well for 18 damage.
Third attack.
Will hit for 17 damage.
And I'll go ahead and pop the action surge. Take another shot.
Will hit for
17.
22 is your newest shot, right?
Yep.
Alright, that'll hit for 17 damage, destroying this nightmare. Then
I have 10 feet of movement
Yeah.
left, so I'm going to get in range of this other nightmare for my last two shots. Alright. Count my shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I got 2 left. On this other wounded nightmare.
Alright, 25 will hit for 18 damage.
Those 5s count, so that's 25 for 20. 23 damage and then 18 damage.
Yeah.
Those are from Weapon Master, so I'm adding proficiency bonus
Yeah.
to damage on that. Gotcha.
I did put together what I didn't damage there. I realized they may have been a bit overboard.
And then now your last one, right? Your last attack.
That was all of
Oh,
them. So
oh,
that's
wait,
4.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
That's 6 attacks. I don't get my extra crossbow shot because of because I didn't get a swing with my sword. So no bonus action for me this turn. That's it.
You killed 2 nightmares.
Eat
Add
their
that to your
souls.
add that to your Zanpakuto.
Thanks.
Then it is the turn of the one that still has a nightmare.
Of course, the only one who gets his nightmare now.
Let's see.
But yeah.
It's too far. I couldn't
So-
hit that one.
Yeah.
No, it's fair. It's just funny that it was the only one that does.
He's either going for Haru or Kuma. Kuma because he did such huge damage, and Haru because of the dome. So 1, 2 is Haru, 3, 4 is Kuma. He goes for Haru. The nightmare, he flies with his nightmare mount to here. The nightmare will use its action to push Haru as it tries to run. So that'll be a strength check for the nightmare. That's an 8. So as long as Haru doesn't roll a natural 1, he's good probably.
Is it strength or athletics I'm rolling?
Athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. As you see the nightmare flying inwards, you see yourself putting your shield front forward, and the beast's hooves bash against your shield without any problems. Then the Narsagon is going to attack with his Hellfire Lance. First attack on Haru. 25 to hit.
Let me read its thing real quick here. I will shield. So I will
Alright.
cost myself a level 1 spell slot. So I've used shield before with this group, so it's the wing again that comes around. I think since his dream, the wings have become more golden to their look than before. They were just like that ethereal purple.
Alright, now the second attack. 25 again, so the shield blocks it. And then the third attack. 20 will miss.
I will. Am I able to use Sentinel on any?
Sure.
Awesome. I'll stab him. Get stabbed.
That'll hit for 18 damage. Alright, then it is Tatsu's turn.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna fly over and land. I guess it doesn't really matter. I want to be in range. I want to kill this horse so this guy falls. This is more than. How do the blocks work? This is 10. He's 10 feet away or 5 feet away.
5 feet away.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to make 4 attacks.
On the horse, right?
Yeah, I'm going for the horse. So
Alright.
2 claws.
That'll hit.
That is a 30. I think he's. I don't know.
He's immune to fire.
Yeah, I thought he was resistant, but it makes sense. Second claw. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
First bite.
Also
God
miss.
damn. Third bite.
That is hit. Doing 22 damage.
Yeah, typical. I guess that's it.
Alright. Then it is the Pit Fiend's turn. But he's stuck in a dome. But he can still do one thing. Let's see.
Monologue?
That he is also doing. But he's going to cast a wall of fire where Haru is standing. And it's like following this chain downwards. So the wall of fire at level 4. Haru can make a dexterity saving throw DC 21.
For myself and my buddy,
Yes.
I believe. Let me see here. I'm not wearing the Ring of Evasion, so that will be 27 damage. But because I've got my my thing up where I can't roll below a 10 and a plus. Oh nope. What would that be? A DC 13?
Yeah, you have 3 spells active, right? Bless, your Dome,
Yeah.
and your Summon. So your DC is currently 20 of the basive, and the spell is 13 damage. So it would be DC 23 Constitution check for all your concentrations right now.
Okay, I will have to roll a 13 or higher on the die. At plus bless to the second, I'm deducting my damage.
I think it's a straight 50-50.
Yeah, 13
Depends,
is.
I don't know if he has Warcaster, then he has
A little higher.
Yeah,
he
I've
has
got
higher
Warcaster
chance,
and
yeah.
I've got Warcaster and the thing that gives me con saves. I'm sorry guys, my brain's been messed up since I fell and hit my head. I'm all scatterbrained.
But I mean, like on the roll itself, just like if you were to isolate one roll, that's
Mhm.
like because of the bless, it's just a straight 50-50. Because half the time you roll a 3 or a 4, and then half the time you get to a 10.
No, I rolled crap.
That's a 16. So that means that
16 plus bless? Oh, wait,
And
it's
wouldn't
DC
make it.
23. Never mind.
all Haru concentration spells have stopped working. That means the dome goes away. That means Bless goes away. And that means, and also means our summoned goes away.
Yep.
Alright. That was the Pit Fiend's turn. Then it is the Mountless Narzagon. Let's see what he will do. He can't use his he can't use his lance without a mount. So what will he do out of the options that he has?
Could you describe his equipment? Like, can we
He's
see like what
wearing
he's?
plate armor, a shield, and a lance. But he
Ah,
has abilities outside of the lance.
I was just wondering why he couldn't use the lance. He's got a shield. That
Yeah,
explains
he
it.
has to take an action to remove the shield, and then he could use the lance with two hands. Because a lance is a two-handed weapon when you're not mounted.
Wait. Hold on a second. The thing would matter because my roll doesn't involve my wild shape in it. I was trying to figure that out why it wasn't putting that because I can't roll below a 10 on the die. So that would put me at a minimum 20. I have to roll a 3 or higher on my
Bless.
That's the
bless.
50-50.
I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to figure it out.
I guess. Okay.
Oh yeah, you made it. So you made second.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll draw the dome back. What happens is
And-
that the
I
dome
need to make
glitches for a
this thing.
moment, and he holds a speech how he outsmarted you with the wall of fire, and then the dome returns again.
Yeah, like a momentary lapse.
I like the idea of the recent connection with the dragon helping some too, and I need to make a save for my summon now.
Yes.
Don't think they have any bonuses to this, so it's just a straight deck save. So it's a +3 plus bless. I don't know what he rolled.
You rolled
No,
a
he'll
7,
take
so
full damage.
the bless won't matter. Takes the full 27 fire damage, or maybe 13 if he has resistance.
I'm checking their resistances. Immune to radiant, but that's it.
Alright. So the Nardagon, all its other abilities, or Narzagon, all its other abilities aren't very useful in this current situation. So he will use his full action to say, "Return to me, beast!" So he summons a new mount as an action.
Oh, I'm gonna farm these souls.
Alright. Then it is the other Narzagon's turn.
I like to picture that he didn't actually say that out loud, but that's what Haru heard in his head.
And he will do the same thing and resummon his
15.
nightmare. That is the turn. Kuma, your turn.
Okay. I think I will just try to actually just knock unconscious the Pit Fiend at this point.
And,
It's
now
in
that the
case
dome
no
is
wall
back.
Oh, wait,
Force.
Wall of Force. No, Wall of Force. Yeah, Wall of
Yeah.
Force. Oh, yeah, never mind. I will not do that then.
Haru could drop it at any time he wished, though. So if
I
you-
know, but like at the same time, it's like we might as well deal with the Nargons as they're kind of like easy enough to focus on at this point.
And we now know they can summon their mounts back, so
Yeah,
give
yeah,
us-
they're not as easy. Yeah, they're not as easy to eliminate.
And
Let's
I'm
take
going to
them their full
hopefully
action, though.
Yeah. Well, what I think I might do is I'm going to target the nightmare below the Narzagon currently. That's above like the. I know I don't think it's probably immune to fire or something, but I will target his nightmare below him.
Alright.
I will. Go steady aim. Why not? I don't really see much reason to move at the moment. And I will shoot that there thing. Sneak attack applies here. And pew.
That'll hit.
For 33 damage on his nightmare.
Destroyed the nightmare. And I haven't determined yet how high this flying island is, so I'm gonna determine that right now with dice rolls.
Fair.
Well, let's see how high it is. Well, that is 53d6.
Sheesh.
And remember that if you stop flying, that'll also be the case for you. So here comes.
Yeah.
The Nardagon takes 166 damage. He's dead.
Does that count towards my
No.
Zampato?
You get one for the nightmare. You do not get one due to the falling damage killing him.
That is entirely fair, but I had to ask. And then my last two shot, or my last no, one of my next shots, right? I will target the Narzagon closest to Tatsu,
Alright.
and just firing a normal shot at this one
That'll hit.
for 30 damage. No, 30, sorry. Well,
29.
close enough. 29, sorry.
Yep. That is done. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn, yes.
Alright. Haru, I expect you to make a grand escape from this fiery wall.
Yeah, I've got two quick things. I'm going to Misty Step, and then I'm going to, because it'll be a level 2 spell slot, then a level 2. I was just bad mouthing my level 2 spell slots. But level 2 is also silence, because the spear is 10 foot that I've got him trapped in, and silence is a 20 foot. I'm like, shut up, and I'm going to silence his rambling. We're once again to Haru bullies the demon. Do I take the damage before?
No.
At the
If you
start
end
or
your
into my
turn,
turn?
if you end your turn in, or if you enter it.
Gotcha.
So, you don't take any damage from this one.
Cool. I just wanted to be as fair as possible. Seeing them all over there, that's my full turn there. I could move, but I don't really want to move anywhere.
Yeah. Then you have your creature or your summon. I just imagine he moves away
summon.
too.
Yeah, he's at least going to get away. I guess we're not super worried about the one on the other side yet. But he is going to do like at least open up Gihei. Maybe because he knows he can be more reliable to take out the nightmare. Maybe he will fire on the nightmare over here.
Alright.
And let me see. And then he will. Nope, it's an action to do healing touch. Never mind. He will just
We'll
do.
say this: he has to move one more square if he wants to stay away from the fire.
Okay.
Whereas
Am
now
I far enough
moved him a
away?
little bit. I moved him already. Here's good, basically.
Okay. And I'm good where I'm at.
Because it's a 10
Gotcha.
feet away from the fire.
Gotcha. And then he will start shooting the other one. If it's close, I'll roll his d4.
That is it. It was on the
Okay.
nightmare, right?
Yes,
Also
all
hit.
these are at the nightmare.
Also hit. That's
Boy, his rolls were
45.
low though.
Yeah, nightmares don't have that high of an AC. 37, 43, 53.
And then because this way, once again, putting himself between targets, he'll at least, because he's got tons of movement, he'll get up here just in case the Pit Fiend breaks out of all of his stuff. Because I don't think... Well, he can be kind of above me, can't he? Since he's flying. So he's actually... I'm going to leave him there above me. But he's just directly above me waiting on the other one in case he comes over, like, just hovering above me trying to protect me.
Alright. Then it is Gihei's turn.
Move my clone. Be here. Make sure I'm still within 30 feet. Yep. Alright. We'll just stab this nightmare. Stab.
And he's gone.
Okay.
Another kill for the Zanpakuto. And now you've found the grinding exploit.
Yeah. Let's see. I can get over here. So, would this be safe path to move?
Can I see again? Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah. All right. This will kill my clone because I move out of range of it. Make 2 more attacks on the nightmare. That's on that one. 17.
17 is it.
Then bonus action, ratchet a hand crossbow shot into his head. There you go.
That is a hit for 17 damage.
10 feet of movement left. They'll fall back. This guy will get an A up. Since I didn't attack him, I attacked his mount. Mobile does not apply.
Yep. So I will. I'd say they count as the same creature for that. So no A up.
Okay. Thank you. That's it for me.
Alright. Then that one's dead. Then Tatsu, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step over and start messing up this Narzagon. We're gonna do 2 bites and 2 claws.
The 27 hits. Doing 17 damage.
And then 2 bites.
Oh, wait. No, it is immune to fire. Hits for 22 damage. And hits again. 14, so that's 36.
Yeah, that's it. Just swinging and swinging. No need to really change anything.
Alright, that is then Tatsu's turn. Then it is the Pit Fiend's turn. Does he have anything else he can? No, that's Vocal. Also Vocal. He does a ready action. That is about what he does. Alright, then Narzagon. This one, heavily injured, will gamble and use an action to remove his shield. And now holds his lance with 2 hands. That is its turn. The next Narzagon was in a battle with Gihei, so we'll go here to Gihei. Its horse.
Yes, come over the lava.
will attempt to attack him. 21 to hit.
No, that's a miss. Actually, no, that is my AC.
That'll hit
So-
then for 13 bludgeoning and 6 fire.
So 19 damage.
Alright, and then he will use his Hellfire Lance on Gihei. 20 to hit.
That
will
just
miss.
misses.
Alright. 16 will miss. 25.
Well, it's not gonna kill me, so yeah, I'll eat another 26 damage.
Alright. That is its turn. Kuma, your turn.
Yeah, well, that Narzagon does look pretty tempting, just sitting over the top of the fire. Well, not the fire, but the distance to fall. So I will go for him. And well, I'm going to go for specifically his mount, and I'm going to steady aim and shoot the nightmare
Alright.
below his feet. Sneak attack applies. Yep. And fire.
That'll hit.
For 33 damage on that nightmare.
How do you want to kill this nightmare?
Just shoots it in the neck and just a proof out of existence as he just goes, whoop! Kind of Looney Tunes.
Woo!
Like he, like he looks up and he looks down, then looks up again, and then just whee!
All those ones. That looks like my 40k rolls at the tournament last week.
then
I haven't played 40k in a very long time, so R1's good in 40k.
Ones
No.
are bad. Luckily, I was playing elves and we re-rolled pretty much everything, but I rolled terribly.
I will shoot
That's
the
not-
last
that's not
arrow
that
with the
bad.
magic gun
Alright.
It's like 12 once.
and miss. I maybe miss. I don't
No,
know.
you hit because he took an action to remove his shield.
Oh,
Because
That's
that was
so
the
sad
only
if he
way he
dies.
could fight back.
if he dies, that would be so sad.
How do
25
you wanna do
damage.
this?
It's just like he's like putting on the shield, and then the arrow just like slunks into his head, and he just falls backwards off into the lava as well.
Like he does this very he attempts to do this very cool pose of removing his shields, holding his lance with two hands, standing ready to attack Tatsu, and then he gets an arrow in the neck and dies.
And that would be my turn.
Alright, then Haru, it is your turn. Only the pit fiend
Okay.
is left.
And now I have to be on the pedestal and doing the ritual, correct?
You could also knock out the pit fiend with non-lethal attacks, and then do the ritual.
Okay, then may I make an Arcana check, because I know that he is a spellcaster and he's obviously preparing something in there. Could I see what he is preparing to do?
Yes, you may go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay, because I'm not sure if I can just drop the dome and leave the silence up if Gihei rushes in to do Gihei things, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's over 80 feet away.
And is this considered part of my action where I couldn't guidance myself?
Yeah, this is a full action
Okay.
to try and figure out what he's doing.
Gotcha. So that's only a 15.
15. You conclude that if he is casting a spell, it is not a spell of level 1 to level 5.
Gotcha.
So if he
And
is casting a spell with the notion of if, it has to be level 6 or higher, but you don't know what.
gotcha. And it must require. He at least hasn't released it yet if it requires nonverbal components. Gotcha.
No, because if you do a ready action spell, you already cast the spell.
Okay, so if he
So
had
like if
casted
you do
it,
a
didn't
ready
require
action
permission.
if you do a ready action spell that is a spell slot, the spell slot is already lost.
Gotcha. So I will hold my action, and my companion. I don't think he can non-lethally shoot arrows, can he?
Yeah. In my rules,
Okay.
all damage can be non-lethal as long as you declare it beforehand.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to my companions and just do like a circle up motion. I'm going to be preparing. I'm not holding my action, but preparing to drop the wall once everybody is right there about to pounce. My feller is going to be ready to shoot, but he's going to be watching for teleport. He's going to be watching for, how there's like a sudden blip of energy or whatnot. He's going to be watching for that because I don't think he can do enough damage non-lethally to hurt it.
Alright, Gia, your turn.
As far as I can
And-
move.
Oh, can I do a bonus action?
Oh wait, the
spell
wall
roll
fire's still
quick?
up.
I will bonus action
yeah,
swing
this
for
side.
myself.
If I'm on this side, I don't get burned by the wall of fire.
Correct.
Bonus
You're now
action.
in the
Second.
safe space.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna second wind. D10 plus 14. Good roll. Let's see. He's holding an action. Everybody else is holding, gonna roll up, and eventually the drone's gonna drop. I'm going to take a dodge action. That's gonna be it for me.
Alright.
Might save me in case it's like meteor swarm or something.
And Tatsu, your turn.
Yeah, we're just gonna hop on over. I'm gonna get a little bit of space. We'll go on the other side of it.
Alright.
And, I guess... Is there anything interesting about this, podium back here?
That's the
We gotta
altar
put
to
Haru
the,
on it.
yeah, that's the altar to
Yeah,
the
that's the
reseal.
altar. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'll just, hold... I'm gonna hold my Frightening Presence. Actually, can Frightening Presence affect him through this?
Might not affect him in
If
general
he
because
is,
he's
if
a
he's
pit
not
fiend.
immune to being frightened, then it
Yeah, he
can
might
affect,
be, yeah.
then it can affect him through this.
Sure, I'll go ahead and try it. I don't see why not.
Be spooked.
Yeah, it is a... What can I say to this?
I cast Spook.
Yeah.
Let's
It's a
say
wisdom save.
Alright. Did he make it or did he fail it?
He did. My saving throw is 17,
Ah.
so he does pass. That's fine. That's it for me then. I can't do anything with my haste at the moment, so that'll be it.
And then it is the pit.
You can take the dodge action.
Dodge. Haste doesn't let you dodge.
I thought it
I-
did, but
It's just disengage.
dash attack.
Disengage, dash, attack, and hide. Yeah. Dodge would be OP on haste if you could, because you could just make your attacks. Then, yeah, that would be great.
That'd be amazing.
Sorry about that.
Alright, the pit fiend's turn. It will do another ready action. Alright, Kuma, your turn.
Let's see.
You
I
might
will.
want to stand a little bit on a different angle due to the wall of fire.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna move anyway. I'll move to here, and so the point of the land is like basically they have ready to actions to fight attack when he is on.
We'll probably have to go a full another round because nobody else held their actions to attack. So I'll have to hold it another round.
Okay. I will hold my action. I guess I don't know. It's not actually. I'll hide just I guess behind like this rock or something for
Make a stealth check.
stealth.
Essentially, I'm wanting to set up as soon as I drop it, attacks are going to go off so that it's not getting the jump on us.
Kinda hard to hold attacks to attack when the wall of force is the way it is. Because there's too much distance around
It's only
him.
10 foot. It's right around him.
Right, but Tatsu has like melee attacks. Does Tatsu have reach?
My bite does, yeah.
Okay.
As one of the upgrades I was thinking about taking, just so my claws could also be really far, but...
Nice.
That's my turn either way.
And Charu's turn again.
I mean, really, all I can do is wait and hold on it for everybody else to ready their actions so that we can
Alright, and
start
Zugihei.
swinging on it. And I am going to, though. What's the distance, this little gap? With my strength, I assume I can jump that?
Yeah, easy.
Okay, so I just want to get someplace. I don't trust that fire, and I want to get someplace where he can't, like, immediately yeet me into the nasty. If I dimension door over there, I won't be able to see anything. Well, I will, just because I'm not sure what the heck he's holding, I'm going to let my concentration on my summon drop because he's not going to do a whole lot, and replace that with protection from good and evil on myself, and then just shout for the others to tell me when to drop it.
Alright. Then it's Gie's turn.
Bonus action, I'm going to spawn my guy. I'm going to spawn him probably in the only spot that can get within 5 feet of this guy.
You could spawn him inside of it if you want to attack him.
Oh, fuck yeah! I do that! I'll pop that inside and I'll start swinging. Non-lethal attacks.
Alright. All of them hit, doing a 9, 10, 10, so that is
29.
29 damage. Still standing.
That's gonna be it for me.
Alright. And it's Tatsu's turn.
If did Kuma manage to prepare his attack?
Nope. He did
Okay.
Ida.
I mean, we could just sit and wait for Gihei to just chomp through him. Yeah. What I'll do is I will prepare I'm gonna get ready to dispel something if this pit feed casts something that is dispellable.
Alright.
That's what I'll do.
Remember that regardless of if he does that or does
It'll
not
use
do
the
that,
spell.
yeah, you use the spell. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I like this. This is the Blender Marble. It's the
Alright.
Pokeball of Death.
Then it is the Pit Fiend's turn. And now he's not gonna do a ready action, but he's gonna try and kill Fake Gie, because those attacks hurt. So first he's gonna try and bite Fake Gie.
Yep.
And Fake Gie is gone. Then Kuma's turn.
Yay. I will ready an action to attack, but there's not really much going on anyway. But that'll be what I'll do.
Alright.
For non-lethal damage if I attack.
Yes.
Just so that's specified previously.
And then it is Haru's turn.
It's like an idea clicks in Gihei and Haru's mind. So runs, jumps over this, yells to Gihei, "Get close!" And my hands will start glowing as I will begin casting what was requested of me earlier.
Holy weapon.
So holy weapon will begin casting. So the dragon form will start getting ready, just waiting for you to get close so I can throw it onto your crossbow.
Alright. Then it is Gihei's turn.
I'll just fly through the wall of fire. I'll take some damage. Let's have the
Still have to
movement
do
to avoid it.
concentration checks for those wall of fires. Yeah, he made all of them.
Yeah. So how much damage do I take? 22?
22. No deck save.
Dex save.
No deck save.
Oh,
The
no
deck
deck
save
save.
for Wall of Fire is only on if he casts it and you're standing in the casting area.
I
But
got
you
you.
always take the full damage of Wall of Fire.
Alright. I will obtain the holy weapon, and I have it ticked on my thing. I will use bonus action to spawn fake Gihei on the other side of the pit fiend now.
Alright,
And here we go.
You see total horror in the face of the pit fiend. No, no, no! That's his facial expression.
Maybe next time write a better speech.
Well, both non-lethal attacks.
That definitely take him down.
Alright. Well,
The pit fiend has been successfully defeated.
we need to remember this strategy. This is too effective.
Yeah.
I have killed end
kind of a one-
bosses with with spiritual weapon and a dome wall of force once. It's like, it'll take forever, but we'll get it done.
We will have to look for more scrolls.
It can be done.
Alright, then Haru. Time for the ritual to reseal this demon.
And I need to be up here.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna ready an attack. I know that obviously might just be waiting for the ritual to go over, but I will ready attack in case an enemy appears.
Alright.
I will also make it non-lethal, just in case for some reason the pit fiend comes back with like 1 health and I accidentally shoot him in the face. Just that like off chance.
It's like a warning shot for anyone that comes close to try and do something to you.
Trying to stop us, yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright.
sit over here, cross-legged, and clean my weapon.
Haru pulls out the scroll, puts it on the altar, does the proper rituals towards the golden dragon. As the scroll starts glowing again, and golden aura comes off of the scroll. It spreads through hell, coming closer and closer as you all wake up back at the temple. Now I
Okay,
will
good.
start calculating the XP that you've earned from this battle.
Took me a minute to not sure if like because you're describing it, I don't know why. I just felt like it was something was going to happen. Part of me is like, oh, they're going to definitely spawn something just to fuck it up at the end.
Alright, I have done the calculations as you return back to the rainy domain of Rayako Island in Odaba Temple.
Okay.
Nice.
Saito Hirotoshi, the temple, the head priest of the temple, sees you have returned and says, "Thank the mighty dragon, you have returned. Welcome back."
I think Haru is like just mentally drained with all the spells he's having to concentrate on there at the end. So it's just wordlessly, but I will. Yeah, now that I'm feeling safe, just everything will drop at once, including he will kind of fall to a knee because of so many spells being used.
I feel that now 2/3 of the seals have been restored and the fiends back into their prison. That tonight the golden dragon will reward you all very greatly. Mark my
This
words,
isn't,
Dad.
at least from myself, this isn't done for rewards or anything, but a rest would be amazing. I think I'm just kind of leaning on whatever is in there because it's just, you know how when you get an adrenaline rush and then that adrenaline drops? That's what this old man is feeling.
I will leave you alone. If you want dinner, it is in the main hall, and you can get it for you can get as much as you want. You are true heroes of the temple. Heroes,
Thank you.
heroes of God. Go ahead, Gihei, you wanted to say something?
Thank you for your generosity. That's
Thank
all.
you for your heroism, great samurai.
Did we? Was the original agreement that did we manage to convince them that they were going to participate in the war, at least in a non confrontational way? Like, or is that something we had just discussed?
You haven't asked them yet if they wanted to participate in the war.
Yeah,
But
this was
by legal bounds, they are obligated to do so.
Gotcha. Okay. I think that's probably something we'll discuss with them.
Yeah, I was planning on
Tomorrow.
discussing that with the master once we were all rested up a bit.
Makes sense. In that case, I'm down for a meal. I will make my way to the food area.
Is
Yeah,
that where the master goes to sit at?
No, he just sits. He generally, no, when most of the time he sits just out of the main temple.
That's what I meant. I was gonna go if I can. I'm just gonna go kind of squat next to him, just like kind of like I had used to whenever I was studying under him. The inside of that prison is vast, master, and I will explain the setup of the bridge and everything. It's almost like the time that Beast had in there. He had a whole army at his beck and call.
Back then, they did. All these creatures, the Baylor, the Pit Fiends that you fought, were demon and devil lords that reached this mortal plane and several hundred years ago tried to make the Empire fall. But the golden god interfered and saved us and made the demons into tools for us so that they could fix a little bit of what they had broken.
Speaking of demons being used as tools, Jason can't remember. Was it Haru or Hoseki that was part of the raid on the camp where they were using scrolls to summon in demons?
That was Hoseki.
Okay, never mind. Then I won't bring that up. But I will instead. I'm just worried about that dream and what could come to pass because, we're all going to have to, unfortunately, lend a hand in defending the island to the best of our abilities.
Yes, and I'm very worried about Hoseki. I have tried to contact him, but I could not. This would either mean two things. He is either dead or off the island. But I do not know
It's hard to
which.
tell. He did have the free spirit of a dragon in him, so it's hard to tell. I haven't personally tried to reach out to him. It seemed like it might cause me an extreme headache.
Well, if he is off the island, then the Thunder Tower will make communication with him impossible. If he is dead, then no sending spell will give you an answer back.
Yes, I have a bit of strength left in me, but I will have to wait to try anything like that to him. There are more pressing matters that I wish to place upon the temple should I need to return, if that is okay with you, and I'll explain the word of recall, which I'm sure people have done before.
Plenty of people, probably many powerful clerics in the capital that do it.
And in that case, I've been wearing this armor far too long, and I'm going to go pass out. And I'm going to walk by as usual, give the temple cat a scratch on the head. I think he's just like treated like any other protector of the temple, and then I'm going to go to my quarters, check to make sure all my things are still there, and then pass out.
Alright. Gihei, is there anything you would like to do on the temple grounds?
Gihei goes over to the pond and will fill his shield like a bowl, and uses the water to clean both his weapon and use a whetstone with it to sharpen, and uses clone Gihei to play with his Pegasus.
Alright. Tatsu, you wanted to go for dinner at the eating court?
Yeah, sure. And I think he'll ask Kuma to go with him.
Uma would go along, yeah.
Great. While we're sitting there eating whatever it is that they have available, to enjoy the flavors more, he's going to be in his human form. And then, once they get through the food, he's going to be like, "Hey, can I actually speak to you on a matter, Kuma?"
Uh, sure, what's KTPOH, man? Are you staying?
Okay, so you you remember when we talked last time we were at the temple? We were talking about life and stuff and whatever and some other stuff.
Mhm.
You've been around with people and women and things and spirits and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and he's gonna do a quick double take over his shoulder real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. The last time we talked about that, I lied. I haven't been with anybody. I really need your advice.
He like his eyes gotta go wide a bit. How old are you?
I mean, technically, and well, what do you mean in like the
Well,
equivalent?
just in years. I don't care. Well, equivalent is the same.
I mean,
guess it's similar, but I don't know.
I mean, technically, I'm 87. If we're going off like human years,
Yeah, but like,
but I didn't.
I know you're young. You're very young for a dragon, but like you'd
Oh
still be
yeah,
like.
I mean, technically, like the equivalent would be like
But you still
a
experience human
20.
emotions and other things quite
Oh
well.
yeah,
If you say human emotions, that's a
I
bit
mean,
more.
yeah,
I guess.
I have been alive for 87 years, so yeah.
Okay. Never found somebody you wanted to be with, or you have
I
chosen not
mean,
to be.
it's been more of like I didn't really leave until I was 40 because that's when I actually kind of start reaching maturity. And then it was like, hey, now that you're this age, go fucking kill some shit. And I was like, awesome. And then now that I'm 80, I'm kind of like, now that I'm like a samurai technically, that I have more of a duty that I've been doing for a long time. And now that
Mhm.
I'm able to kind of go out and do what I want, this is kind of coming up now for the first time.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
So, I mean, I understand how the normal humanoid process works, but I haven't
Participated
really.
in it.
Yeah.
Okay, and what part are you asking about then specifically? Are you
Well,
talking
I
about
mean,
are you talking about the mechanics of the
no,
situation?
like I said, I understand how it works. I just mean, like, what would you give advice to in, like, just in general, like, yeah, and so he goes on to explain his situation of like he hasn't done the act himself, at least as a like id for a humanoid, and he understands how it works. But more of like, what advice would you give to a friend for that like first experience, as has no fucking idea what to expect from the situation. He's a boy.
I understand that, but as a player, left field hit me in the side of the head.
You talked to him about it the last time we were at a
I
temple,
know,
and now we're
but
at
it
a
was
temple.
like, but it's an entirely different matter. But no, he'll give him advice, but like,
Well, he can't ask the
Hey,
other two. The
Kuma,
other two
Kuma,
are
just say
useless.
this. Just be yourself.
Because it's like in the other two situations of the people he would trust to ask, Gihei does not give a shit, as he stated, and Haru has been a monk his whole life, so he also doesn't know how to expect. But you're the
he
only one
just
that he knows that has like actively brought this up before.
he would just say, okay, just be comfortable with yourself. Don't try to force nothing. Just be yourself with whoever you're trying to find out. And and that type of thing. Like you don't need to like you'll find somebody. You're a dragon for fuck's sake. So you'll have no issue there. But generally speaking, just find somebody who likes you for who you are. If that's you're talking about relationships, if that part of it. If you're talking about sex, it doesn't really matter as long as you're both mutually consenting adults, understand the barriers of your relationship. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if it's a one night stand or a long term relationship, as long as both parties understand the parameters before they go into it. You can do what you want.
I see. Okay, because I mean, when I was out earlier, there was a possibility of this coming up, but I did not know how to proceed with the situation. It was nice, but I was like, I don't know where to go from here. So, I'll work it out.
Yeah, it'll come in time. You have literally time immemorial in the sense of lifespan, anyway. So, take your time.
Hmm. I will consider this.
But
Here
who
for
are
your
you talking? Who are you talking
here
about?
for your troubles. And who's gonna hand over that? Here, I usually keep this as a snack, but you can have it. And it's that one. It's a sapphire worth 5 platinum, and he's like, "Here, you can have that."
Thanks. Oh, but like, out of curiosity, who was it you're talking to? Like, was it one of the L girls?
I mean, yeah.
How
Like,
did it go?
okay. I mean, it was good. It was pretty nice. We had some drinks. We were at a beach and we watched. She had this weird film thing. I don't really know how that works, but I mean, it's kind of crazy because I inherently have greed like built into me, but also to do good. Like, I would love to have gold. Like, oh my god, dude, that's it. I sometimes am like drooling at the thought of having gold, but obviously, I'm gonna give it to the god.
Your pops.
Yeah, like obviously I should, but like it's like a innate desire to build like a hoard for it, and I enjoy the things I have, but also it's that desire of greed of like money, power, etc. that is just so inherently there. And so then there's this woman. She just opens like a portal. She has this crazy stuff. I don't know. It's astounding to me. So I mean, I don't know if there's long term potential here, but at least,
Hmm.
for now, it's like, yeah, for sure.
Fair enough. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Again, I believe those two don't die either, so you got time.
But that's the plan, I think.
Mhm.
Something to pursue, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, I mean, I know you yourself. You had the chance. There was the opportunity of you getting married here a little while ago, and you wanted to do it more out of duty than anything. But do you not desire to have like a castle in an area, or anything to that effect?
Not really. I find like I've never really been one to settle down. For the most part, I've thought about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I've thought about like the aspects of having a family and things like that. But eh, it'll come to me as it comes to me. At this rate, I don't know if I'll survive tomorrow because we're about to fight the elves. So it's been little much more mind than anything else.
No, that makes sense. I know that you preferred, your freedom and to be with the spirits and to do what you do, but
Mm.
over these course of this, I think it's only been
Mm.
like what, a
Oh,
month or two.
yeah, probably.
You and the rest of us have become, incredible allies with what we've been able to do and accomplish. So, I mean, anything that any of you desire, I'm sure that we could obviously petition. And Gihei has his village, Haru has his temple. But if you want for anything, I will definitely put in a word to get
I guess
something moved along that way.
the only thing I could think of that I'd actually want is to make my own school for archery. Well, with the martial art of archery specifically, as it is obviously my talent, and I've always had a passion for it. And it'd be nice to leave a legacy like that on this world. That'd be about the only thing I can imagine I'd want after this point.
Mm.
Oh, also, sorry, a slight tangent about the whole falling in love thing. And if you want to go in romance, don't fall in
Love?
love
I don't
with.
know.
No, but either way, don't
Uh,
fuck spirits. Don't fall in love with spirits. It's a nasty web. You never know who's going to get angry at you when you fuck there could be their daughter, their wife, their mother, their something. They just don't. They could be an ex-boyfriend, a current boyfriend. They're personally, I wouldn't go after spirits. They're very unreliable.
That from experience?
Yes, plenty of experience, which has not ended well in multiple occasions.
I mean, all right. I'll keep that in mind. As for myself, yeah, I
The
don't
spirits are
think I'll
bad
be-
people, but they live for a long time, and their interpersonal relationships are maddening.
It's a big web. You've been alive a long time, so
Hmm
a
Plus,
bomb.
they're very chaotic.
That's no, that's for you guys, but you're not in any danger.
Well, it's a DC 0, so I think we're all right.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
I have to
Uh,
ask.
but
Yeah,
yeah, all right,
I
yeah,
just
for
saw
sure.
something that I haven't finished. I'm fixing.
that's fair.
But all right, for sure. And like I said, if you have this desire for a school, with all the work we've done, we're about to go fight a war potentially, and you know, uh, with our ranks and who we know and everything, like we could easily, I assume, get that something like a school like that up and going if that's what you desire.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Or is that it?
Uh, no, just suffice. I mean, really, that's pretty much it. Since I would go to like Gihei or Haru, but they don't seem the type to. Like Gihei has stated, he's not interested in such things, and Haru has been living at a temple his whole life. So I assume, I don't know. I haven't asked if he's had any kind of that experiences, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just seem. We fought together, and I trust you, so I thought I would get some advice.
Oh, I appreciate this.
Yeah, yeah, this food is good. Mm. he just suddenly, like, how awkward it is a little bit to be in a mess hall, just discussing this. It just goes back to eating.
What's happening is that multiple monks are like sitting just one table beyond, and they stop talking and basically listening to your conversation.
Oh, rip.
The temple
Like,
gossip
basically-
is gonna be.
yeah.
They're gonna be
TV.
huge.
Not that you guys would know, but Haru would know that monks are massive gossip girls.
We don't get access to the outside world. I'm sure there are people outside my little home over here just waiting for me to come walking out.
Mm-hmm. But
Speaking
I'm gonna
of,
give you both inspiration for the conversation.
while that was going on, I would have had somebody help take the armor off because it's been a while since he's been fully unarmored and in his actual monks. Gear, I'll peek my head out and ask if one of these monks can go find Gihei for me.
Your thing? He's right over there. As I point at behind your house.
All right, so like out a back window, I'll just poke my head. Gihei, if you have time, I have a gift for you.
Oh. All right. He's probably done cleaning all this stuff, so he'll happily stand up and come over.
I know you've been, at least I've overheard you everywhere we go looking to spruce up your home and your village a little bit. And if it's okay with you, GM, I think I would have like, those wall hanging scrolls that you see in temples. I think I have one that was like the first one I ever did that would have like, because I was doing my research and some priests that specialize in scribing and whatnot would continually write the same poem or whatever over and over again. And he's got that with like the wooden dowels and the not gold but maybe silver tips on them and everything. He's going to show that to you. It's nothing spectacular or anything, but it's a poem about a warrior monk of our order from years ago that I always kind of idolized to be whenever I was a young man, and have decided that the warrior's life is not for me, and perhaps this piece of my past would better serve a place hanging in your home.
Thank you, my friend. You will treasure this.
I'm not the greatest at anything like this, but it does also allow that And then he'll lean in. Should anybody ever decide they want to come into your house, it will give me a bit of something to look in on. And he'll give a wink. I wouldn't hide this in your bedroom.
Perhaps the dojo.
That would be best. And he'll kind of chuckle. Have you eaten yet? I know our diets are far different, but we will have to go. And he'll stretch. I'm sure he's got burns and everything from the recent fire and everything. We should perhaps go get something to eat. Have they taken care of your mount?
I have been taking care of my mount. I
Oh,
find the place we go to during these excursions disturbing. I don't like it. I'll go every time you need me to, of course. That isn't the issue, but I like to sit by the lake. And recenter myself most times.
huh. I pictured you more comfortable in the middle of turmoil, doing what it is to seem you do best. It's good to know that you're also a man of wisdom.
It's
But speaking
it's
of
the
mounts, give me
water
a
more
second.
than anything.
I'm going to lean back out and go one of the younger monks that would be gathered outside. Is the large wolf still around? He hasn't eaten anybody yet, has he?
No, he has not, and he's still around.
Okay, good. And I would lean back in because I totally forgot about him again. And good. Gray Storm seems to be making himself at home. I'm going to the plans we have to make your crops grow. I've heard in the past of ways to make a beast capable of speech and raising their capacity for abstract thought, and I hope to, if he wishes, give him that. He has served, though not in a martial way, he has been very faithful, more so than most other humanoids that we've met.
You wish to give him true intelligence, or no?
If he, awakening, let's call it.
Yes, I'm familiar with these things.
If he chooses to, I believe he would serve as a great aid to the younger monks. So we're not all men of sitting around rewriting scrolls thousands of times like myself. There are some of us that are more martially skilled, like the temple maiden and her cat. Kind of like this long running scar that's on his shoulder is normally covered with the armor, where it looks like a small feline bit down on him.
I didn't know
Yeah.
the Temple Maiden had a cat. That looks deep. What the hell happened?
I was. How old is that cat? Hey, thanks for saying. I was. It was many years ago, and young teenagers and such are not exactly. I'm not
Say
the
no
most
more. Say no
gentle.
more. I don't.
If you haven't noticed, I'm not the most delicate.
It's okay.
But let's go get something to eat, and he'll finish like draping his stuff on it. I think he's still walking with the Zanpakuto almost out of habit now, because it's more like a staff when he's not using it with the flail end kind of coiled up. And we'll lead
It's also part of your soul, so.
Yeah. We'll lead Gihei over to where the others.
Yeah, we'll actually exit through the window because he wants to stay within 30 feet of his mount.
Yeah, and I will
go through the other window to eat with the rest.
the
Yeah.
little gathering of monks out here. I'm sure they would be interested in my journal. So until we leave, I'm going to give it to whichever one of them I know I can get it back from, and let them read and
start
basically
basically arguing with each other about who should get it. Oh, let me read. I
You
haven't
will
finished that page
share.
yet.
And I will use a little, not the full blast of thaumaturgy, but just that big brother voice of, you will share it and return it to me.
Of course.
And then leave it to them to just give them a view of the outside world that I never had.
You all enjoy your dinner together, or not even dinner. This is like early lunch, because you went in there deep in the morning, And it's not even 12 o'clock yet.
We had a hero's feast like
Yeah.
6 hours ago.
Or less.
This is more like one of those snacks just for a refresher.
Mm-hmm.
We should look into reimbursing Haru for these scrolls and spell components that we have been using on, like, not only for the Wall of Force, but Hero's Feast consumes that goblet, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
and I think this is when I'll come walking to. That was a gift of the temple.
But in the future, if we wish to utilize such things, we should still provide them. That said, I don't actually have that much cash on me. I could probably write a note though.
I
Cashable
owe
with
you.
yeah, cashable with my Chamberlain for the funds. That's the downside. When coming back from my village, I tend to deposit all of my money there
Makes sense.
because
It's
the
your home.
village needs the funds to rebuild, to purchase food things that they don't grow, to
Also, you don't
uh,
know, you don't want to keep it in the Bank of Kuma.
mm, I stopped using
Bank.
Kuma as a bank when I got the Pegasus
Ah,
because saddlebags.
yeah.
Uh, that said, perhaps we should look into. No, not right now. We're in the middle of this, and this will be going on for a
Well,
while.
we have the time at the moment. We only have a few villages left to visit, and we still have most of the day. If there's something that you have on the mind to look down.
You've done all the villages that you have to do.
Oh, well then, yeah. We more than enough have at least the rest of this day if there's something you wish to acquire.
Uh,
I'm gonna take whatever time of the day we do have. Like, if we're not doing anything else anyway, I will start reading the book, the quickness thing.
It's basically now, I would say, 11 o'clock, so you basically have until you go to bed.
yeah, we
Plenty of
don't want to
time.
go far for the day.
I'll keep
I think
reading, basically. The
I
last
think
day
I'm
being
gonna go bug people to see if anybody wants to spar. That that's that one-on-one duel we had. Kinda, I don't know. I'm in the mood, so I'm gonna see if anybody's around.
There's plenty of people that want a one-on-one spar with you, of the warrior monks, so they will have their Odachi. And they basically we do roll off on attack rolls. Whoever rolls the highest did the correct form in its attack.
Awesome. I'm gonna remove bless real quick.
Alright. You have to beat an 18. This warrior
Actually,
monk
lose.
got the better of you.
Nice.
Maybe it's because
Like this.
from the tiredness of going into hell and back.
Maybe I'm not as settled as I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That just shows I need to think more. With the immediate loss, I'm going to say thank you. I clearly need to clear my mind more. I must still be
Meditation
distracted.
is the key to power,
Uh,
for it makes you focused. Focus brings you discipline, and discipline makes you strong.
exactly. Uh, I shall return to the pond and
Alright.
think about my day.
Anyone else want to do anything for this day?
With my last level one of the day, because I'm not going to worry about harnessing divine power, I'm just going to go have a short conversation with Greystorm and explain what's going on, and no longer be using animal friendship starting tomorrow. Because I already had cast it today, but I'll use that and explain to him he's welcome to stay here. They will look after him And should he ever wish to learn capability of communicating with folks and become more enlightened by the great dragon, I will look into ways to do that for him.
I think I will spend my time going around just inspecting various parts of the temple, sniffing out if there's any such things as like gold or holdouts or just a quick detection around.
Definitely.
Uh, yeah, just to see if it's all in its appropriate places and things like that.
That it is. Diamonds, everything is in its appropriate place. No stolen hidden goods anywhere. So this temple is squeaky clean when it comes to its duties and tasks.
Excellent. In that case, I will return and just spend I might go outside the bounds of the temple and maybe look for some gems out in the wild since my gem searching spell is now like 2 miles or something like that. It's like it's like 5 miles or something, or a mile. How
You
much is it?
found
Oh no,
6
it's
of
3
them
miles, yeah.
today. You found 6 of them while searching. They are of low quality in terms of being able to sell them, but they do all have a nice taste to them. Very crunchy.
Awesome. I'm going to eat. We had lunch, but I'll just eat like 2 of them now, just to like get actual
Candy.
bit of fulfillment. Yeah, just quick snacks, just a crunch as he snaps through them. Okay, so I'll just eat 2 of them. Great, and that's all I'm doing.
Alright. Kuma is reading. Gihei is re-establishing himself after he got beaten by a temple samurai. So I will fast forward. So at 11 o'clock, Kuma started reading. And at some point, he does have to go to bed. So I will say that you
Yes.
got 12 hours, and then at 12 o'clock, you have to go to bed. So you had 13 hours of reading today.
Okay. Check that time. It's 20 hours of reading into the book.
Yes.
So I only need 28 left. Yeah. Not bad, actually. Pretty reasonable.
Then, during the night, you, in your dreams, each of you is rewarded by the Golden Dragon with a magical gift.
Ooh.
Each of you is granted access and learns a level 5 wizard spell or lower that you can cast once per day, and that you could use also your extra spell slots if you have level 5 spells to cast it more often.
Nice.
Gonna
That's
have to start.
really good.
Yeah, no, that there's going to be something in there that I'll want.
Gihei's about to make 10 to 20 attacks a turn. If he grabs like haste or something.
Ace grants 1 attack.
GM, I think
Yeah.
mine. I wouldn't have a choice on it. I think mine is Summon Draconic Spirit.
Alright.
As much as I would like to do Wall of Force, I think narratively, it would be Draconic Spirit.
It's a wizard spell, right? Wizard.
Yes, it has to be a wizard spell of level 5 or lower.
You all have felt Steel Wind Strike before.
So for on the topic of Still Wind Strike, so the way it works is it's like Green Flame Blade where you are making an attack with the weapon, and then the weapon deals its normal damage and 6d10, or
no, it's basically just like you just deal the 6d10.
Just 6d10.
You make a spell attack against each creature. So
I
you're not
gotcha.
making it like necessarily actually a melee attack. You're using your spell casting mod.
Gotcha.
To do it. Yeah, but it's still obviously like it does require though. Like I don't know if this really counts for you or not. That'd be to the TM. You do technically need a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver, but I'm not sure if your hands count as that or is it your Zanpakuto that.
Yeah.
Zanpakuto would be the one that counts.
Would cover. I thought it would. It wasn't me trying to be a dick. I was just curious because I'm gonna just see if there's anything else that's actually like I might go for a lower level spell because like some of the level 5s are interesting, but maybe not as interesting for me specifically. Modify memory just for no reason. just to be an asshole to somebody at some point.
On the subject of scrolls, we're still weeks away from the temple having access to any that I can get, aren't we?
I believe it's once per month, right? With your ability.
Yeah,
Because
once per month.
In game, only 21 days have passed. So that would be 7 days from now. Then you can claim scrolls from the temple again.
Gotcha.
Did we not get enough XP to level up as well?
Yes, but first gave you some time to do this.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
No, I was just
typing
making
it correctly in the XP log.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just making sure of what
was
happening.
Spell or lower, which you can cast once per day.
Honestly, part of me is like tempted to take like a spell like Far Step actually, because it's like really like it is a bonus action, but it's also like
A
nice
60-foot bonus action teleport for like a couple turns is really strong.
Yeah, especially for me who wants to stay. Yeah, kind of spell's not bad either, but it's also like I only get it once. Well, actually, no, I couldn't use it multiple times because I do have.
If you have 3rd level spell slots, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I could technically use it more than once, but I'm also not like amazing at countering spells. Either way, I'll see. But that's not a bad idea.
When they do it a higher level spell, it would still be an intellect check.
Oh, it's still intellect. Oh, so it does use
it's
intellect.
Still a wizard spell, basically.
Oh, okay. So even if like the spell, so if the spell uses like any type of saving throw, it does use int.
Yeah.
For its thing. Okay, that is an important thing to know.
Spell.
Important to know. That means that First Step sounds even better.
So I just wrote in 14,275. You have to add to your XP for the purposes of seeing which level you are after this long rest. So for everyone that has enough XP to level up, you do now level up. But you can add that too, so maybe you level up more.
So for us, I believe we were already going to level up to... Oh no, 15 is level... is 165,000. Is that correct, or am I...
Level 15 is 165,000, you're correct.
Yeah, so I'm not quite there.
Sets...
185,000. I think that means we hit it.
Yeah, we're definitely above. We're 15. We only need about like about 7,000 more XP technically to get to 16 if we wanted. If that would be the thing for that. But that means I get access to my archetype or my not archetype. Well, yes, martial archetype. So I get to take Battlemaster. There it is.
Adjusting hit points.
Your feet.
I'm going to be good at carpentry for some reason. I think that's funny. Not funny, but makes sense.
No, it works. Carpentry's one of those downtime skills you take a bunch of time into and build houses and shit.
Oh, I think I didn't add the XP from last session because I was like, we should just be hitting level 15. But then I know I'm still behind you guys, but I wasn't behind that much. That's why I was like, hold on. Ugh.
Yeah,
because I was like, we should be leveling up to level 15, but now it depends if we're getting up to 16. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is like, I was like,
I don't know if any of us hit level 16, do we?
No. 16 is 195.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hold on, let me fix that.
I get the reclaim potential level, which means whenever my clone dies, I get the 2d6 plus my Constitution modifier in temp HP. I am even beefier.
Yeah, I
I
think
am
it's
beefiest bird.
it makes it really good because it's you use it like 5 times or something, so it gets up to like being like a lot of temporary HP over the course of a battle, like for each time you have the dude out, pretty much.
Right now, I can only use it 3 times, but if I keep dumping into Constitution to increase my hit points even more, then yeah, I could get up to till 5. Let's see.
No, I need.
Question, DM.
Sorry.
Yes.
If I use a spell that upcasts, can I, do something like False Life at 5th level?
Yeah.
Cool. Just checking. Oh, this is. I could learn Wall of Force.
Once per day.
Once a day, I just lock a nerd in with me.
And then you lock a alert nerd into a ball, and then you just make your own death ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Just you and me.
Just you and fake me. Oh, that could get real fun. Didn't even think about that. That's probably what I'll end up going with if I don't find something I like more.
Um,
Got me some meta magic now.
So it's smell sense instead of blind sight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Smell you.
Big, big nose. Nice.
okay, so I was able to take my Battle Master stuff. Now I have access to precision attack and ambusher and stuff like that to make sure I go first, but also that I can always hit.
Ambusher then basically adds your Battlemaster dice to your initiative.
Your initiative or stealth checks.
Okay.
So it was just like, because I was looking at them, a lot of them are like obviously melee focused, so it wasn't that interesting. And then I was like, because a lot of the time it's like, I just need to be above people all the time in the initiative to be at least get the, not even like for sneak attack or for
Get the
surprise, but just
advantage.
for, yeah, just for the advantage, which is already very nice to have, especially in the first round. So, and then I also took tripping attack because I didn't know what other one to take. And I know obviously I don't want to trip things for myself, but there's always a chance at like end of my turn, I'm like, okay, I'll trip this thing, and then Tatsu or Ihei can just get advantage and just like slam their blades into the back of his head or something like that.
What also would be a good thing for tripping attack is if the rest of the party is down and the enemy is running towards you, you can slow it down by constantly taking half of its movement away.
That is true.
So there is
Very true.
It's a very specific moment but there is like tactical value to it.
Yeah. I also technically should have 5 superiority die, even though it says I only have 4. Because I don't know what it is about D&D Beyond. It doesn't correct. Like there's the one. There's always weird things or random things where they just don't add it. I do have the superior technique, which allows you to get 1 martial extra die, but for some reason it does not add it. So I will need to keep track of that in my own head. And also 1 extra technique. Ah, fuck! What extra technique would I take?
I can now have aid up for 16 hours.
All right.
That's why I took extend spell, because I'm always using aid, and I needed to extend that.
Speaking of aid, just before I forgot, can everyone that has aid on them remove it and remove the Hero's Feast?
Already done.
Alright.
Same.
Hero's Feast would technically stay up unless we're staying the full 24 hours from going anywhere.
Well, yeah, you kind of did, because you ate it in the morning, then took a long rest, and then the new morning. Now you're currently leveling up within the new morning.
Can I get up real early and do my word of recall?
Oh yeah, no problem.
I
Could have done that the previous day too, but
I didn't have spell slot.
oh yeah.
I think, unless the master wants a specific spot, I think at the shrine would be the best place to
That
do
is the
it.
main place where people use it.
All right, because otherwise it was going to be over by the lake in case we come in a hurry. But yeah, I'll do the casting of it and put that down on my list and take away a level 6 spell slot.
Also, going
I
to
have
take.
late spell slots now.
Oh yeah, because you could find level probably.
Yep. I could, because all my levels are caster levels. I'm like, why do I have a level 8? Oh, my summons.
You just don't have level 8 spells, but
No, that'll be so good for my summon draconic spirit and my other one.
I also I took another one. I took actually there is I can make a maneuvering attack, which means I can make an ally once I make an attack move half their speed if they want to use a reaction without triggering opportunity attacks. I don't know if it'll be very useful, but I will have it just in case.
yeah, that one time that you use it, you're very thankful for it. Is my experience.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where like a kid, like even though like Tatsu and stuff may not want to get in melee, there may be times where they just want to move slightly further away from what's about to happen. Or if like what do you call them? It's a very desperate situation. But yeah, that is my thing. I just need to still figure out what spell I want to take. Honestly, it might end up just be taking Far Step, because Far Step is actually very nice. Plus, it doesn't require any saving throws or anything like that. So.
Is everyone done with their level up?
Yep.
Alright.
Is it okay if I haven't picked the spell yet?
Yeah, that is okay, but you cannot choose one during combat. So before the, you have to, when a combat happens, you have to tell me before the combat which one it is, or you cannot use it during that combat.
That's fine.
Because else then you could be like...
Oh, I picked this super useful spell.
Yeah.
And I get you. I'm just scrolling through all of the utility spells, see if there's one that could really help a village or not. I thought thought about fabricate for a bit, but then I was like, it specifically
Teleportation
says can't
circle,
be.
or is that not a level 5 spell? Yeah,
Uh,
you can make your village a hub or something.
yeah, there's the temple like down the road 5 blocks.
Yeah.
I'm not competing with that.
Alright. Then you guys will move to your final destination, Tarayama, to the south of the island. When you're flying mount, it will take you about it'll take you. You'd arrive at the gathering place, the war camp, in about 6 hours' time. You take your leave from the temple. The travel there goes without problem because Tarayama currently, as you're flying towards it, is a heavily patrolled area where you encounter many large groups of samurai traveling around, although you see that many of the villages are now low populated because either the villagers were joined up by the samurai as militia slash samurai, or they were sent away for their own safety, since this area will be a war zone soon. Flying through, you see multiple camps, and the biggest camp is here, where you see it heavily guarded, where Ansu Samada is present.
I've picked a spell.
Alright, which one?
Spirit Shroud.
Alright.
Yeah, I've also picked a spell, which is Far Step.
I picked Hold Monster.
Alright, and Haru picked, I believe,
Summon Draconic Spirit.
yes. As you arrive at the camp, you are welcomed at the entrance by the guarding samurai. You see this large gathering on the island, and there's like more camps and more samurai in the other camps and militias. One of the Yamanas, welcome, sirs, to the main headquarters. Some of your troops have already arrived.
Thank you.
Lord Anzu Shimada would like to have an audience with you all.
Good.
I'm going up into the camp. Up here is his main tent, where Lord Anzu, the old man, is present. It is good to see you all, and I am very happy that you have taken care of the dragon threat. I welcome you all here again. Welcome back, Tatsu.
Thank you. We are more than happy to serve.
And I am very happy with your services. You have convinced properly the Golden Blades to join us. And many more have come already. Thank you. Now, we must discuss the plans for the war. The elves will land on these shores, because with the large fleet that they have, this is the only location where they could properly land in that amount of ships. Anything else, and they would have to risk going through the storm and the sea rocks, or only having a small beach where they could land 3 ships. Not worth their time, not worth their logistics. So they have to take this Tarayama for their invasion of this island to be successful. I have divided up my samurai into different locations to defend against the assault. And Tatsu, I ask you to, he points at a part of the map of the battle strategy, to be captain of this area and make sure that the elves do not breach here.
I, of course, would be honored to take this, but I would request that if I am going to be here in this position, that I and my fellow companions, and he's going to point to everyone else in the group, have equal leadership of this group. Throughout these last 2 months, they have been unwavering in very decisive battles that I have participated in, and I would be remiss not to allow them to have the same or even more control over troops than I.
I shall give them authority, but I will tell this, you shall be the senior of them all. So when disagreements among them face, you must solve them, since it is your words for their authority.
Very well.
Alright. One thing that is important about the area that you are where you are is that, look over here as he points at the map, there's a cave system over here that leads back to the beaches. The elves do not know about this, and it is a perfect opportunity to do a hard strike on them while they are approaching or attacking us. Think of it like an anvil and a hammer. The elves are the steel trying to get onto the anvil, and you use this tunnel to flank them with the hammer. But this is a trick you could only use on them once. So you need to, during the situation, find out how to maximally use it. As we'll scroll over to the map here. This is basically your beach or your area that you are responsible of protecting. And how it works is for this siege, because you're in charge of defending it, you will get, I'll show you, preparation points every single day.
Hell yeah.
And everyone gets one preparation point, but because Tatsu is a house samurai of the Great Lords, he gets 2 preparation points. You can do certain things with the preparation points. So what you see here is for 1 preparation point, these 2 rocks here, you can move them 5 feet, so you could move them on a more tactical location. You can build a wall for 1 preparation point. That's basically this here. And that wall is 10 feet high, so they could attempt to climb over it, but it'll cost them at least 40 feet of movement, or they could attempt to blast through it. But yeah, it has a it has an AC of 10, a damage threshold of 10, so you have to do a minimum of 10 damage to it to actually damage it. It has 50 hit points. Then you could use 1 preparation point to build a ballista. The ballista acts every round at initiative turn 10. I'll show you it here because I already have access to it. So there you could see it's to shoot. So every round at
Gotcha.
10, it will do 1 of these shots. And like if you build 3 of them, then you get 3 shots.
Is there a limit?
Sorry?
Is there a limit to how many ballista we can have?
Preparation points and space.
Awesome.
Plus, someone has to shoot the ballista, or
The preparation point accounts for that. So that there's an entire crew shooting the ballista.
oh, I
That's
see.
ready. Yeah.
So if the ballista has like how much AC health did it have? 100 or 50?
50
So
points and AC 50.
gotcha. So essentially, it represents there being a crew there,
Yeah.
and after 50 hit points, it's essentially the crew and the ballista are gone, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Basically that.
gotcha. Cool.
Then
All right.
you have the last one for level 1, that is placing a bomb. So if one of the elves walks over it, here you have the bomb. You just saw during the conversation what the damage is. It's a DC 15 deck save for half damage, and when one person walks over that one square where the bomb is in, then everyone within that square gets boomed. Also pushes
And
you
how-
10 feet. Also pushes you 10 feet back. So what could technically happen is if you load the entire beach with bombs, is that people step into the bomb, get pushed away into another bomb, and then you have like a pinball machine worth of bomb effects. Which would also, all of these would cost 1 preparation point.
Okay, gotcha.
Then you have things you can do with 2 preparation points, and what basically does that is you have to work together to unlock these resources. So for 2 reparation points, you can make a healing circle, which you can call in as a bonus action, and then every ally gets healed for 3d4 plus 5, and you can then basically for 2 preparation points do that once. Call in an arrow barrage as a bonus action. You can all read it yourself. So 20 feet radius, 4d10 damage, DC 15 dex save for half. So these,
Nice.
and then a flanking charge, basically the grandson of the daimyo, Shinji, that you've met. He's basically riding around the entire battlefield with a horde of samurai on horses, and you can call him in once per 2 preparation points that you spend as a bonus action for him to do a long line charge on the enemy to clear it out. Then you still have things that can be done as preparation points as a reaction. Counterspell, no range limit in this case, and it will be cast at level 3, and it has a +4 on dispelling higher spells. And as a reaction, you can use a barrier that gives everyone an AC of +3 until initiative count 10. But basically, Tatsu, because he has 2 preparation points, can prepare one of these for himself. But everyone else has to basically convince someone else to help them with it.
Gotcha. So, and that applies to other ones, like for the 3. So, like, if me and Kuma,
Yeah.
like, I have 2, he has 1, we put in for one of those, we get a 3 cost. Or if we all, like, did it, we get a 4 cost.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So then we have, the 3, then you have the 3 points. That is number 10. Train 1 stat to be a +1. Cannot exceed maximum stats. 11. You gain a fighter samurai archer to join your battle that has an initiative of 10. So I will now unlock it for you guys. Well, you should all be able to see it. So if you spend 3 rounds, you get this guy, one
I
of these
see.
guys to help you out during the entire event.
Oh, wow. He has, like, feats and stuff, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And if you spend another 3 points, you get Let's see if you also have access to this one. Yes, you get access to a melee samurai. There you go. And then for the 4 preparation points, you basically all pray to the Holy Golden Dragon to help you out in this battle. And as an action, you get you can take an action to attempt to do a divine intervention. Can only be used during combat.
Wow,
Those
nice.
are all the things. So how it works with the preparation points, like I said, each of you every day gets 1. If you don't use it, you wasted it.
Oh, so you can't
Oh, yeah.
stack them. Like,
No.
I can't just hold on to it. Okay.
Yeah, basically the preparation point accounts for an entire crew that follows your orders, and you order them to prepare something for you or to do something for you. And
Gotcha.
and if you don't use it, that crew just spends doing nothing an entire day.
How many, and it says we just do a D20 until, like, is there a maximum amount of days, or is it just until we roll a 1?
Just until we roll a 1. So basically,
Oh, wow,
the
so this could go
elves-
for a
yeah,
long
yeah,
time.
the elves are stuck somewhat in the storm of the lightning towers, and the elves don't want to land in a small group because that's too dangerous.
Right.
So they're waiting until they've gathered enough ships to make landfall and actually pose a good threat to you, because even though the elves are powerful, if they land with 3 ships, you're going to steamroll them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So we can't bank points, but can we like contribute to a purchase like
yeah,
day
it's
one?
group.
I say I want to spend a point to do 10 to train its stat, and then another day I do the same thing, and then it triggers on day 3.
no. You basically have to spend them every single day.
So the way he means it works is like it applies to all of us, right? So if I spend 2 points and Gihei spends 1 point, we could have 3 points to do the +1 stat,
Yeah,
correct?
and one of you gets the stats. One of you.
We
gets
essentially
that,
pool our points and we all, because the prepare cost is us as a group preparing.
I gotcha.
Is the stat a permanent bonus, or is that just for? Oh, it's a permanent bonus. That's pretty good.
They're right.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's until we get, because here's the thing. I think this is me. I think we do kind of want to move these rocks, like maybe here, so that way we can have people behind them to guard this, and then we have a couple ballista, a couple bombs, and then a couple soldiers and walls.
People stand on the rocks and shoot.
Yeah, I think it's also cover for them to hide behind as well. But yeah, I think we do that, at least preparation wise. But if we want to do it, I'm more than happy to spend my 2 points and someone also dump in a point for us to train a stat at least every single day. And then we have 2 points to spend to do other stuff, unless we all want to commit like super early to get the golden dragon.
I will pitch in my 1 point every day to support everybody as long as I can get the 1 point. I'm 1 point from getting to a 20 on my constitution, and that helps my concentration checks. That's what I'm trying to get up. But otherwise, I will be at the beck and call.
Who has stats that are really important like that? That can be like 1 point up.
I have 1 point off my wisdom going up for sure. So that's why I was like, I'm for sure down to bump.
What does bumping your wisdom improve? Does it help your casting at all? Or?
My casting is my charisma. We'd have to do that twice, but then my charisma would get up to 20. So I mean, if we do 2 days,
that's more worth it than 1 point in wisdom, honestly. Doing it twice to get you up to 20 in charisma.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying, like, if we wanted to do a stat point a day,
definitely. That's why I'm wondering which stats everybody would increase.
I would. What I think we should do first is we spend 4 points to get the divine intervention, because that's just, it's OP. We should do that for sure, and then spend.
Remember that you still have to roll the D100 with the divine.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Maybe that's not. Yeah,
that's kind of a big gamble.
Be like that's a gamble. It could be very good.
So,
but it's a
yeah.
gamble.
So maybe we'd go 3 points.
Go into this with 1 extra divine intervention, though. So.
Yeah. So maybe we go 3 points for a stat, and then 2 points to do a cavalry charge on the first day, and then we go from there, seeing if that's what we want to do for the first day. Or or do we want to build
I'd
something? We
rather
have 2
pump Haru
points.
right off the bat. He's 1 point
Yeah,
away from the Constitution.
that's a 3 because we have 5 points.
Yeah, because
Alright,
Yeah,
so
keep
I
in
3 for that
mind,
and 2.
it makes his constitution better, but it also, if he's level 15, basically gives him 15
15 more hit
extra,
points.
15 more hit points, which is
Yeah,
also like a
but-
huge upgrade.
it was with the level 12 cleric. It was either take the thing to extend the spells and whatnot that needed a bit more, or I was going to take the durable / toughness combo that the GM had. But with this, that would put me up there. 15 more hit points would help, and then with all my other days, I'll basically be narratively. I'm helping with the spiritual aspect of things as people are doing stuff, but my points will be used however.
Alright, here's
Yeah.
what I propose.
Because we have a pool of 5 points to throw everywhere, every single day.
Every single day.
Alright, so here's what I propose. First thing with the first day, we get Haru's Constitution up.
Alright, done.
Then
Yeah, 2 more points.
for the 2 more points, we just build Ballista. That's
2
2
ballista?
Yeah, 2 Ballista. That's
Yeah, I'm
2
down.
3d6 shots per round on initiative 10. That's pretty big. And then
What is
the
range
next
for
time we increase. I'm kind of torn. We can increase your charisma by 1 or my constitution by 1. Both would take 2 to get up, but both are super useful because when my constitution goes up, I get my
The
abilities
plus
all.
one stat is for everyone. We all get a +1, or one person gets a
One
+1.
person gets a +1.
One
Okay,
person gets a
gotcha.
+1. So we'd have to do this. So like, you would get a +1, or then we pump you in again from the +2, or I would get +1, I would get +2, or we could split it so that's 1 each way.
Has what?
It's worth it either way.
Thanks for considering me, by
Yeah,
the way,
that's what I was gonna say.
Gihei.
I asked everybody what stats were important.
I
You
know.
didn't say a fucking word, buddy.
I know, but I think you could imagine what stat was going to be important for my
Wisdom,
archer.
right?
No, wisdom, yes. I would really want to put my wisdom up for my archery.
You can't increase over 20. Is your dex not up to 20 yet?
My dex is not 20.
That's what I was gonna say.
What the fuck is your dex at?
My dex is
19?
18!
Well,
Okay,
he's
so
gonna-
yeah, we need to pump his dex up to.
Well, he's gonna read his book, and it's gonna go up to 20, and then he can maximize it to 22.
Yeah. Well, if I get either way, like I can get it to 22 because once I read the book,
Yeah.
it adds the extra maximum anyway. Like it increases the maximum and the
To
thing.
22, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Because I think we should just do it plan it out a day at a time, because there's a chance we roll a 1 and we don't get there
you don't,
anyways.
You don't know how
Yeah.
many days you actually get.
I think
That's fair.
so far, I think the first day we've got it planned.
Yeah.
Ballista and a stat up for Haru. We can say
Haru.
like that for now because that's the definite that we know what we're gonna do.
Ballistas are good. At least
You know, statistically they should be good. That's the thing; they should be good.
That's what
we're
doing
for day
one.
Here you go. I'll shoot a couple of times. There you go.
That's
no, that's what I
pretty
mean.
good.
Like, they do seem good. That's what I mean. Like they
Yeah.
statistically should be good, but like obviously again, like random chance can be a bitch.
I think
Can we
that's
flex
what we're doing day 1.
that is
3
day
points.
one, then, yes.
are we allowed to position the ballista?
Yes, but let's do that until
Once it's all set up.
we roll the one moment that you actually how do you call it? The actually arrive.
Invasion starts. Yeah.
I doubt it helps us a whole lot, but I can cast Planar Ally to bring us in somebody that can help us do stuff a few days. They will sometimes require payment, but we just have that option around as well, just so y'all know.
All right.
Would that
First
affect
up,
our point preps anyway, GM?
No, because sadly, angels are very prideful creatures, and be like, you summoned me to carry rocks.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, cool.
First
Carry the rock, you bitch.
Who's rolling the
Oh, yeah,
D20?
I do.
Yeah.
So that is
Oh, okay.
a success. So you got a new day of 5 points to spend.
All right.
Also, out of curiosity, does we spend our entire day doing this, so we don't get to do anything else, or?
You spend it leading, but I'd say you'd certainly have 4 hours each day to at least read from your book.
Thank you. That was all I wanted to know because that's an important difference here. So, thank you.
All right.
It requires giving people instructions. You do that. You do that. You do
Yeah.
that.
No, I understand we're gonna do stuff. It was just more the fact I was wondering if there's any time left over in the day where I could like get a little quick read in, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to read the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So new day and new 5 points.
All right,
Okay,
5
so
points.
who wants to set up this time then? Do we just want to roll for it? Because everybody needs
More
equally.
stat ups.
I agree. I think a roll for it. Would be
Like I
still-
think one stat up each day, I think is fine, and then plus. some other stuff.
Yeah, I'm okay
Or-
with that. I don't mind. Because I don't need the charisma increase, but it just makes my spells better. Or I could go con. Like I would need 2 points to get to 20 Constitution, but
Mhm.
I mean that's a 2-day event, so
I think you could pick when you roll for it. So, like, if you wanted the
Yeah.
stat up, we'd let you choose whichever one you wanted to increase. But I think rolling for it would be fair.
yeah. If
Yeah,
we're gonna
like,
roll for it, I'm okay with
Like
that.
do your D20s. Whoever gets the highest gets the stat up. They can place it where they want.
Okay, so I think he's getting
Tatsu-
the stat up.
Well,
Then
someone
we'll
else
take
can
it.
get it. No,
No,
see, look.
that's not wrong.
You didn't
Yeah,
roll.
that's
Yeah, he
wrong,
didn't
yeah.
roll.
Yeah, I know that's wrong. Hold on. I got a 4. So Tatsu's getting the first one.
Yes.
And then we
Yay.
get 2 points left over for preparations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we should start moving the rocks a bit, maybe. Like the
Yeah.
ballistas are nice, but like, which way do we want to move them? Because like, I'm assuming like this
Yeah.
this area is already difficult terrain. So if we move the rocks this way, would this block this area, or what would that do?
It would block that area, and they'd have to climb over it as well.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Well, they could always. Is this 70 feet all around, or like does
Yeah.
it low? Oh, it's 70 feet up until this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
bitch is
wow.
a really low
Basically,
part of the
you'll,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah, I think if we move, how about we spin? Because it's only 5 feet, so I guess we could go, like spend both points to move 1 block fully into position.
I think
So
you
they
need one
can't-
more 5 feet. Would you not?
Oh, one more.
You need.
Yeah,
I'd say you need 20 feet to move it.
Oof.
Yeah, because you need
to
1,
block
2,
completely
3,
up,
4.
So how
Yeah,
about
you
we
need-
do 2 points to move it, and then we finish it off the next day if we get to it.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. Then I will. The lower rock, right?
Yeah, lower rock first.
All right. Oh shit.
Push it.
1,
Push it
2,
real good.
Push. All right. I've moved the rock.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Now then, I have to do my administration on how many days pass in game. And then we will roll again to see if the elves have gathered correctly. They have
Nope.
not.
All right. I think we should finish off Tatsu.
Yeah, I
Since
think
he's
that's what I'm
got
saying. They can just do a roll for like who gets that part, and then we could just the next day can be the you just get that.
Yep. And then we'll call it there. And then what do we want to do with the next 2 points? Finish the rock?
Finish the rock. We might as well.
Finish
This
the
rock
rock.
is it's like right there.
So 1 point to move it there, too.
Two.
Two.
Right? Yeah.
So now.
Tatsu.
is
Gotta
the
If
s-
we,
rock.
Stat it.
if we get a chance, I would like to eventually get some of the healing circles if we can, because those can benefit from my beacon of hope.
Yeah. How much is the healing circles?
2 points.
2 points. Okay, well, we could definitely fit those in the next day because we can move the
Yeah.
rock, but we could also just do healing circles.
So my health goes up by 15,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yeah.
Depends
'Cause
on
you're
your
level
level.
15.
If you're level 15, then it goes up by 15.
Nice.
All
So
right.
then me and
Basically,
Gita can
how
do
it
a roll.
narratively works
Yeah.
to it in train
Let's do it.
is that you just train your specific stats with all the samurai that are here preparing for battle.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
could go. What if we spend 4 points to finish off this rock and make another ballista? Or do y'all want to do a stat?
Nah, we're not changing the plan now. Stats.
You got
More
your
stats?
I want my stats too. Alright, next dice roll then for the next day.
I will sit out of this.
3.
I got a 9. You beat a 9.
Nope.
No. Awesome. I'm gonna increase Constitution then.
Alright.
And then we can do the healing circle this day, so we have at least one of those prepared.
Then
Yep.
then you have to assign one person that can use his bonus action to do to summon the healing circle.
Do you want it, Haru, or I can do it? I don't really use my bonus action that much.
Well, he's wanting to use it in conjunction with his Beacon of Hope, right?
I
That's a
use-
radius around
use-
him, so it makes sense for him.
Yeah, I use it. I use my bonus action a lot, but I've got ways to manipulate it and stuff. So whoever, as long as I've got my Beacon of Hope up near me, we can heal it up. So whomever's not using their bonus action a lot, but I don't mind to take it because once I get my stuff up, I'm not going to be dealing much damage. I'm going to sit in a sanctuary and
I think
be
it's
providing
best
buff.
on you because
Yeah,
you have
I,
both the tankiness to be up front and provide the healing to the people who need it, and also the radius of Beacon of Hope just means you should
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, I'm
The
not
rest of us
going
are
to be-
really mobile, so
I'm hopefully not going to be fighting in this.
all right. I
Okay.
guess then the healing circle ability will be on you, Haru.
Alright, record that somewhere that you can use that once.
Yep, I've got it. I put it in my like my list of spells and whatnot in the center of the screen.
Alright. Then enter a new day.
What's the radius on it? It just says
Every
healing.
ally on the battlefield.
oh
We
every,
all-
okay,
Like
so-
everyone on this map, doesn't matter where you are on this map, you will get healed by that healing circle.
and the ones within my Beacon of Hope will get the max, and everybody else I'll roll for.
Alright, new day.
nice.
8. So that is a new day.
3 points for, or do you need a other point to finish it off? Gihei, okay, so Gihei can take the point then, or
Yeah, no, we just did it that way. Like, you might as well finish it off because, like, the effectiveness is only applied once he gets it.
Yeah.
So.
and
Doesn't
then
now-
matter.
Looking back on stuff, that I find it funny that Haru's had the highest constitution this whole time.
Most
Oh,
likely,
man.
yeah.
I get another use of Unleash Incarnation. I get another use of that new ability I got. This is nice. Thank you, guys.
And so
then,
we have 2
2
points
points.
left. So we can either do move rock 10 feet to the side and then start blocking this off, or do more healing circles.
I was thinking for the 2 points. I mean,
More
we could do a
ballista?
lot with the 2 points.
I kind of
Like,
wanted more ballista
I
I
was
think
gonna
more ballista
say,
kinda, yeah.
because these rocks are nice and all, but like
We could also
freaking
put some
flying
bombs.
enemies or things.
these traps are only 1 point. We could do 2 bombs as well.
I'd rather do
Bombs are
ballista
one once
over.
time used, though. Just so
Yeah,
you
I'd
know.
rather
Yeah,
do ballista
it's
over
understandable.
bombs, just because ballista can shoot at targets in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with that. Whatever works.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we want to
yeah.
do 2 more ballista.
2 more ballista.
Alright.
And this is our 3rd day, is it, DM?
I believe 4th.
Fourth.
4th. Okay.
If we're not counting the day we arrived, we'd be on day 5.
Okay, so I'm getting
Or
pretty
if we are counting the day we arrive, but yeah, that's why I've been writing them down so that way we know.
Okay, then I'm
for whatever.
so the day we arrived, we started doing it, was it not? So that we would be on 4 days, would it not be?
Oh well, no, yeah, I started it on yeah, day
Day
1.
one.
Day 1. Aru got the buff up. Day 2. Day 2 and 3. Tatsu got it. Day 3. 4 and 5.
3 and 4. I got
Yeah.
them.
Go to Gihei. Yeah, that's why I've been writing them down, just
Okay.
for this exact scenario.
Okay, then I am very close to finishing off my manual quickness as well. Then, because I only need
Days go by, yeah.
yeah. So that's why I was trying to figure it out. Because I need to calculate 5
For sure.
4 hours from each one.
I
That's all.
guess we can go to the next day.
Alright. 19. So
Nope.
you get a new day to prepare.
All right.
What do we want to do? We want to finish? Does someone need it? Because the thing
Yeah,
I-
we should give it to. We should give it to.
I'm the only one who
Kuma, so he
hasn't
can do
got
the
one
text
yet.
oh, take them. Yeah.
Give the decks up to Kuma, and then once he's finished off at level 20, we'll stop it there, and we'll start really pumping defenses. Because that way, everybody's got the stats up.
Alright.
Yeah, the only other setup that would help me would be my intelligence, but I'm good.
I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to sound greedy here, but my maximum for my stats is 24. I could keep boosting my con.
Yeah, no.
No.
Listen,
Maybe after it's like 5 more days past.
Yeah,
If
that
we
the
have
elves
50
arriving.
ballista, go for it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we get
There is an
enough,
honest
I'm
chance
okay.
that yes, we could give you that, but it's also like for right now, we'll do defensive.
Yeah,
next.
let's say
I
we
was
get
just-
all of this stuff set up, and then we could do more points, more
Yeah, I
setup.
was going to ask you if we get to do another one since everybody but me got 2.
Well, it was 2 to. I think it was 2 to get the rounded stats is what we're doing. But if you have one that's
No,
one off level
I
up,
have another one. I have another one at 19 that I could up.
That'd be nice.
yeah, we can do that
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. One more for higher then.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
2 more points though. So what are we doing with those?
I think we should start trying to get this rock closed on the right side.
Okay. The rock
Kind
move.
of,
Oops, sorry.
kind of like not sealing off the difficult terrain. Because what is this bit here?
It's
They
a
still have-
That's
they still-
basically
they-
that's a road to walk up on.
Can we
Yeah.
get rid of it?
Nope. You could
Well, we
could
could-
put barriers
we-
in front of it, or you could spend a lot of points to get the rock in front
Right.
of it.
What?
Yeah,
Is it a lot of points? Consider the difficult terrain. Like, so that's...
It's 5. It's 5 feet.
5 feet
if we're
either
moving.
way.
Yeah, so
So it
it's
doesn't matter about difficult terrain.
points.
It's just 5 feet to get over here. So you'd have to put what
Same distance then,
Fine.
roughly. Maybe
40
more.
feet. You'd have to be 10 points.
It'd be
just to
2
move it
days
this
just to
way,
move the rock all the way
basically.
over. It would be really strong if we did, but then it's just something that's like we'd have to spend 2 whole days doing that.
I just like the idea of having them walk up the difficult terrain rather than
Well,
this way.
so they still have to go with the rock here. They still have to go up the difficult terrain and then climb over the rock, or they filter. They can still go over the rock. It's just they either go up this way or up this way. So the rock is just more of like once they hit the difficult terrain, they then have to climb over a rock to get in, essentially.
Mhm.
Because they can still go up that way. It doesn't block off the path, unfortunately, like permanently.
That's okay, I suppose.
Yeah, that's why I was saying if we move the rock over, because difficult terrain is strong, but I think if it's like if they dash, they can get like right to the end of it, and unless we put the rock there, then it's like a dash, and then
Yeah,
they finish climbing, I think, and then they don't get over it yet.
All right, we can move the rock. Move it to block the difficult terrain. I'm convinced. The angle doesn't really work here, and they're still gonna if they're still gonna run up it, then yeah.
There you go.
So that's what we're doing day 6. 3 points for Kuma to finish a stat, and then 2 points to move the rock.
Well, no, I wouldn't get mine. Oh yeah, no, I need one more one more round to get my
Also,
full tab.
now that you know, when I did a quick math, 28 days passed. Haru, you would basically give up your preparation point for the day, but you could technically use Word of Recall to go to the temple, collect the temple scrolls, and then take the entire day to fly back to the camp.
I think that will benefit us more than me staying here.
Yes, but that
That's
means
alright.
if you do that this day, that means there's only
4.
4 points that
4
can be
points.
spent on.
I think that's okay. I don't
Yeah.
see.
So,
we'll roll
yeah,
for
we'll-
the new day to see if the elves arrive.
Mm.
2, they do not.
Oh my gosh.
Close, technically close.
Alright, so 4 points.
I gotta go
I'm happy to
check
help you
the-
get your stat up, Kuma. And then 1 more point to move the rock, I guess. Can the rock be moved 5 feet with 1 point?
Yeah. It only requires
It
1 point
moves
per
5 feet per point we spend.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought difficult terrain was reducing it. My bad.
No. The difficult terrain doesn't affect the rock. We're just.
That's
pushing
why I
it.
was considering it. Is
Oh,
it cheaper to go
okay. I
this
get
way?
what you mean.
Yeah.
No, that's not what's going on. It's literally just we cannot move it otherwise.
That's
Ours
day
is very difficult to
7.
move. Okay. So if we have 2 more days without without them invading, I will also get manual quickness red then.
Mhm.
Sheesh.
because I only need 8 more hours, which in this
You
current point
occasionally
would be.
do see in the far storms an elven ship, or like multiple elven ships. So like I said, it's not safe for you to fly towards them, because else you get hit by the storms, and they're trying to avoid it. Occasionally you also see one of the ships sink because of the storm.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright,
so
so
the
we get-
next day, this day is 5 again.
Alright, so
Do not arrive.
Oh wait, yeah, that's it. That's right.
Is this and this is the day Haru is back?
Yes.
So we have 5 points again.
so we finish off the
Yes,
rock,
I
and
believe
then we
it's a
can.
level 3 scroll. Real quick info for your scroll.
Yeah, I went and pulled up the thing. Find it again.
Yeah, no, I
Once a
think,
month.
We got 4 points to spend.
yeah.
No 5 for this day.
Well,
this
well,
day.
I think we're gonna move. I think we're gonna finish off the rock, which is just.
And then we can
That's
throw a
that.
ballista in there again.
It says every month you pick up a scroll at the temple.
Yeah, and 1 scroll of level 3 over lower.
Gotcha.
Also, I think if we're on day, we were on day 7 there previously, correct? This is now the new day.
This is day 8.
Okay,
that we're
so
thinking about.
technically, no. So so I might have misread that. Actually, I would actually have my book fully read because I was at 20, and with 4 hours in 7 days, I would have got 28. So I actually do have the full book read now. Sorry, that was
Nice.
mixed that
That's
up.
Dude,
That is-
Then,
X is
then you
great.
can give it to someone else that lives for over 100 years and be like, you can use this in 100 years.
Cancer. But I am currently at 22 dexterity.
Yes.
Yes. It also increases my AC by quite by 2 points, which is
Yeah,
nice.
that's really, really good.
Yeah, I am currently at 19 AC compared to my original 18 in a few days, or not even 18, 17 a few days ago.
So, do we need do we need 10 feet or just 5 feet to get that rock to cover?
10 feet.
5 feet.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
squares.
Yeah, the word square. Okay, so 2 points for to finish off the rock, and then we got 3 points to spend.
Yeah. Let's see. What's this? What's some good stuff? 3 points. Like we could start getting like if we want, like we could either just like do more ballista, or we could start adding fighters and stuff in if we really wanted to.
I think we
Yeah,
might
we
throw
should start getting a front line.
We could throw some walls in. We have the 50 HP walls to put up as well.
And like I
Yeah,
said, they get the second stat boost, like everybody did. Whenever after we get some of these up, because that'll increase my dispelling and my scroll reading.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Do you want to do that today, or do you mean you want to do? Are you okay to like wait a
No.
bit?
It's not absolute because although I do not have any wizard levels, my intelligence affects a lot of like my arcana and scroll rating and stuff like that. Just after we get up, I don't know. Let's say if we go another 10 days, I'll take it.
Or
Okay.
we could just finish them off and then call it with stat increases.
You could also do that.
We're like, we could get my charisma up. We
Bad,
know,
bad,
that's
Tatsu, bad.
He is truly a greedy dragon.
He really
always
is.
am. So 3
Uh,
points to get Haru to finish off a stat.
Yeah, once we're
Yeah,
done
that
with that, we can then really pour into like.
Just defenses. All
Was it 2
defenses.
points for a fighter per?
It's
3
3.
points per fighter.
Points per fighter.
So I think we should put at least some walls here, so that way they can't just run straight up. Well, this is what we're doing today. If we get another day, that's when we get to do stuff.
Yeah.
Because
So
on day
we'll
8,
do-
we're doing 2 points to finish off Boulder and Haru plus 1 stat.
So go ahead, DM. Roll. Oh, it keeps tickling it just a little
It's so
bit.
close. All right, I do.
Basically,
So we
how
get
lower the number is, the more elven ships you see in the far side of the storm on the beach.
And then one day a lightning strike happens and they all disappear again for a day or two.
Yeah.
So we got
So-
5 points.
So if we're going to go between the two, I think we should go with the archer because the archer also is able to fight up front, and in case no one gets into melee with him immediately, that's he's still got 17 AC, so he's still got frontline capabilities with the rapier, with the bow.
Fighting Spirit is really OP. It's really
Yeah.
good.
I think he'll perform just better than the great sword wielder.
That's
most
what's
of the time.
Piercer.
Yeah, Piercer could also be quite handy because like Piercer gives them a
Reroll.
lot. Yeah,
A higher
reroll,
average damage.
but also the
That-
fact that because they're a samurai, they have a good chance to crit with because they get to roll
Yes,
twice.
that too.
So then they could also give additional damage.
I'm okay with that.
Alright.
We get
I
a
think we
samurai,
slap them right in the middle there.
and then I think we might want to also grab something like a counter spell with no range limit. Just so that way, if they have a high casting mage that's sitting out here on the sand,
Yeah, like obviously I'll target those guys, but there's never a chance. There's always a chance I won't be
Yeah.
able to get rid of them.
Get rid of them all.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
especially because like in prolonged fights, obviously I start to wear down as my damage doesn't increase as well. But yeah, so I think yeah, a good counter spell would be nice, and then
Alright.
next
Is
day we
that
could
like-
probably
Then you
Is
have
that like
to,
a once counter spell, or
yeah,
can we
one
like
time.
is once a day?
once
Oh,
per
once?
once per prepare cost that we have. So if you put
Okay.
like more, we have more unlimited range counter spells.
Yes, and you have to assign that counterspell because there's a reaction from someone. You have to assign that counterspell to a person. So
I
if
could
you-
see it
Oh,
because I have very little reactions I actually use.
I was gonna say I have legendary actions, so I don't need the
I think Kuma should have it.
Then Kuma can take it for sure.
Yeah, because I don't really
I
have any
use
reactions.
Way too much stuff.
Yeah,
Fire
I don't.
like regularly counter spell.
Yeah, I have way too many things I use my reaction for, and no way.
I easily can do that because again, I literally have like basically nothing in my arsenal that does that.
then I say figure out somewhere you write down that you can that you have
Counterspell,
already, one
yeah.
counterspell.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my notes
Mhm.
on my sheet.
And I think you
Alright.
spent all the points for the day, right?
I believe so.
That's what we did for day 9. 3 points for an archer and 2 points for counterspell.
All right, and then we will roll again. 12.
I wouldn't be opposed if we want to get more healing spirits in the future, but I trust you guys. I have to go feed the llama. I'll be right back.
That's right.
Another
Uh,
archer. That's
I
my
was
vote.
gonna say I'm okay with another archer. I think we should at least get one of the 2 pointers of everything. So maybe that we get an archer and then like a flanking charge.
Yeah, one thing I was gonna ask actually, what is the barrier everyone gains +3 AC until initiative 10? Does that mean like at basically the first round everybody's got an extra 30 AC?
Basically,
Until
you use your
initiative 10?
reaction, and every ally, so the archers, the ballistas, everyone has a +3 to their AC until initiative count 10 reaches, and that is the initiative that the archers and the ballistas will always have.
Okay, that's good to know. Just was curious on what
Yeah.
the situation with that one was.
Let's grab that one first, and then get flanking charge next. Because I think having the barrier immediately, having
Yeah,
it cover
that's fine.
all of us versus like a 40-foot square, which you can really hit with a charge.
So yeah, the 40-foot line. Yeah,
And
I think that's fine. I have no qualms
also,
with that.
Oh, I didn't even think we had to do it.
Maybe-
I was just mentioning it because I looked at it and was like, that's cool.
how wide is this line? Is it 40-foot wide line, or is it like
It's basically this, and they
I don't
will
see
go
this.
in a straight
Your
line
thing is
to this.
invisible, kind of.
Your lines? Yeah, for some reason.
yeah? This we're not seeing anything here.
It would be like
There
this.
we go.
right?
There
So
it
you
goes.
mean more like this? Basically, it's like a straight line, like a beam,
So
like a beam
this,
weapon, basically.
And then
Oh,
this.
it's like a 40 by 40. That's big.
No, basically this. I went a bit too far there. There you go.
40 by 1. Yeah. That's pretty
Basically,
good.
they run over the like this, and they will attack everyone that in a straight line, and they will attack everyone in that 40-foot box. And then
Yeah.
basically
Oh, okay, so
run
it's not-
past it once, and then they disappear again to a different battlefield.
They
Okay.
cross the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
am
that.
going- Do you guys
I
go
like
do
that
that? I'm
better
just
than
gonna
the
go pee
arrow
real
barrage.
quick.
I like that a lot better than the arrow barrage. They
Yeah.
roll in a straight line, they hit the box, and they leave. That's more versatile than just the circle.
So if you zoom out your entire map here, so
Yep.
basically this, and they would basically, can you see it? They would
Yeah.
hit it to the end.
Oh, they just go on forever. They
Yeah.
clear the map.
Yeah, but it's only in a 40-foot line where you point at the starting point, and then they'll just run straight through everyone in a straight line.
Yeah, we're grabbing that next day.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
we're
yeah,
grabbing that.
this day. I mean, yeah.
Oh, did we want to switch that for the barrier then, or?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you can switch that for the barrier first day and go back to the barrier the second day, because that's enough to kill chaff, and that's a lot of chaff to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think the first thing they're gonna do is throw their elites at us. The first thing they're gonna do is throw 100 little guys.
Basic dudes. Yeah. I'm okay with that. So I just rewrote for day 10. 3 points for an archer, 2 points for a flank charge.
Alright, then you have to assign someone that can make the
Reaction?
yeah, the bonus action to
The bonus
call
action.
forth the flank charge. So one of you needs to.
You want it, Tatsu?
Sure, I don't care. I'll
But
take
if
it.
not talk to, I could.
You're
with
the leader.
game
It makes sense for you to call those things.
If you were all household samurai, as an example, all of
So
you
many
would have
points.
Had, you would all would have had 2 points, and we would have had 8 points to spend every single day. Comes with the status
awesome.
of coming out of the daimyo's house.
All right, I think we go on to day 11.
That flanking charge is super nice. We should never buy. We should never buy the ranged bombardment. Only ever get the flanking charge. All right.
Oh, nice, day 11. Do we want to grab another samurai and then start building the walls here? Or do we want to just build, like, because I think the walls only cover... Yeah, I think we
Turn it around.
I think we need like 3 or 4.
Give me a sec.
They're 1 point each, right?
You can,
Yeah,
they're
they're
one. You can do this.
Yeah. So it would be 1. I don't know why it keeps rotating.
That's what I did.
Oh, sorry. I think it's 4 to get to, because I think if we go either put them here or up here, that would be best. At least 1 set. If we get enough days to do 2 sets, like a set of walls here, some bombs in the middle, and then another set of walls, I think that would be optimal. But
I think we should do that. Yeah, I think walls up front,
Sure.
walls up behind, then spend the money on the bombs.
There is
maybe
a chance of eventually
have
getting
another-
one more heal.
another heal. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
Eventually, just because I'm our only
You start building the wall.
and I can only cover so much range.
We've only got 3 samurai now, so
So we take in another samurai.
definitely another samurai. And then you want to spend the points on the heal or the wall?
We can do a heal and then build the wall next day if we
Alright.
get it.
All right, 2 heals then.
Will we assign that one to Haru again? That he has
Yep,
2 heals
yep.
now? Okay. Oh yeah, then you can change it to 2 heals.
Yep. Over where we have characteristics at on the sheet, if you look at my sheet, I've got a lot of details there, like the breakdown of my DCs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I need the details of the restaurants from the big city anymore, so I'll delete those and put it there. Healing circle is under my ideals.
Alright. And the next day... 17.
What if we do an archer and then 2 walls, and then
Agreed.
yeah, we keep going. Does anyone have any other changes they want?
One thing I was going to ask actually about the walls: can they be used as cover?
Yes.
That's
Good to
pretty
know.
much their purpose.
Well, no, but they're also to block. I think big part of it is blocking them. But I was also thinking like we could use them as cover to fire behind for like the
Yeah.
archers or other things, and not put them as up front.
I think what we could do is once we build the 2 sets of walls, I think we get 2 more ballista, and then we build a wall. Do these walls have the capability of us having our ballistas sit behind them, or do the ballistas have to be uncovered?
No, you could use the walls for the ballista as cover.
Oh no, I'm thinking once we build the walls for this path up here, we get 2 more ballista and then walls for each ballista.
Oh, you did it. I walked away for like a little bit. I didn't realize how many archers you were printing. I came back and
It's
there's
going up.
4 guys.
Listen. Those archers each have 2 attacks. Those archers can each fight in melee. Those archers each have 17
Oh no,
AC.
entirely fine. I just did not realize as much passed. Like I walked away for like 2 seconds, and then sorry, I moved your wall.
Oh,
back.
days. I gotcha. Yeah. I actually am going to disagree with the walled ballista idea.
Okay, I mean that's fine
It's
with
cheaper
me.
to wall the ballista with more ballista.
Just rows of ballista. I'm okay with that.
He's actually not entirely wrong. Like I was thinking more just like for like I was thinking, to be fair, the reason I asked for blocking was only was thinking of myself. Really, I didn't really care if the ballista. Or
Yeah, he wants cover to hide, and it's also going to block them from moving up. But ballista themselves, their main thing is range damage if they're going to get hit, right? So like, rather than giving them cover with walls or something like that, or maybe obstructing line of sight right in front of them, we'll just have more ballista sitting in the square.
Yeah, well, we do also need to be like careful because like they're assuming they're going to bring a lot like some wizards and stuff.
Mages, and yeah, that's what
And
I
we're
was
not going to
thinking.
counterspell everything. There's going to be a good chance like a fireball goes off and they could take out a few ballistas or at least damage them quite heavily.
I think what we do is finish the first wall, get another. We could buy 2 more ballista after we finish the wall, right? So that's, or is it 1?
So
Both walls are 1 each, right?
Yeah, we're done for the day. So we have to. If we get the next day, the walls are 1 each. Yeah.
All right.
So that's 2 more wall. Okay, so go.
Yeah,
let's see if we have another day.
Yeah, we have another day.
Okay, so 2 points for 2 walls.
We're
and
gonna
then-
we're gonna fucking just fuck these guys up. I feel like if we keep getting more good luck.
Listen, if this is D-Day, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
We're the good guys in this situation, right, guys? Right, guys?
Uh,
Well,
Yeah.
you're protecting your country, but I will be
Yeah,
right
no,
back
no.
to get some extra water. And you can disguise this day.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
3 points.
we
left.
definitely want to finish the wall. So that's 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points for more wall.
And then we have 3 more points to do things with. Do we want another archer? Because then we have 5 archers.
I was thinking, honestly, if we want to just, like you're saying, flood, we could get 3 ballista and just stack the ballistas right now.
I'm also thinking like ballistas will only fire once at round 10, depending on how much initiative ends up before that. It's good to have the possible archers. Also, they're versatile enough that they can do a lot. But yeah, if we get 3 more ballista, then I'd want to finish the second wall off and then just get a 4th ballista for the next day. That way we have 2 sets of 4 ballistas standing next to each other like little.
So 2 more walls, 1 ballista.
Yeah,
2
and
more
for the
walls,
next
3 ballista is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
today. And then tomorrow.
Because on day 13 so far we spent 2 points for 2 walls to finish that top wall, and we have 3 points left for today.
Yep, and
we'll
we're
do the
saying
ballista.
3 ballista,
Yeah,
which we could do, which is nice. 3 more ballista I'm okay with that. That's cool. And then next time we'll just finish the second wall off completely and throw 1 more ballista in, so we have an even number of ballista.
Mm-hmm. One thing also, like we also like. I'm assuming. Are you back, DM? Are you?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
there?
I think he is.
Okay, so
This is what you wanted with the wall, right here.
yeah, that's correct.
And then
but
3
what I
ballistas.
was gonna ask as well though, like, I'm assuming like the ballista are like shooting straight, so like they kind of have to be on the edge to be able to shoot at the beach. Like they can't be further back. I'm imagining. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say that they just need I'll account for their range. So a range.
Yeah,
of,
so
They have a full
100
they have a
200
full manning crew
Yeah.
to like twist and turn them to be
Yeah.
shot.
No, I was just making sure because there was like because then you obviously run into the issue of like if they need to be on the edge of the thing, then they obviously require a certain amount of room that we need to keep into account.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that you have to account for where you put them is that they can't be in total cover.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you could put them in total cover, but they would be very, very useless.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and then I'll be back.
Yeah.
So what was you wanted 3 ballistas? For
3
this
more.
day?
3
3
more.
more
ballistas,
ballistas, good sir.
yeah. You get a ballista. You get a ballista.
Listen,
and then
I'm loving this. This is great.
This is fun. This is a very, again, Yana coming up with a very unique way to do a siege. Technically not a siege. Well, technically kind of a siege. Yeah, we're fortifying an area. I think this is the first time with defensive siege, has it? I don't think we've done a
Yes,
defensive
that's
siege in your games yet.
yeah. This is the first time I did a defensive siege, so that's
This is
why it's different.
definitely
That's why it's different with the points of sacrificing your soldiers to achieve objectives.
mhm,
Instead of that, you're preparing the best defense you
defenses.
can.
Yeah, no, that's good. I was like, this is a cool way to do it. I may steal this because I have a defense style situation in my campaign coming up when they next get playing again.
Well, before you say if it's a success, let's wait until the actual fights happen because it could also
Oh no, but it's
be
still
like,
it's still
oh no,
still not a bad still not a bad system though, because like it'll be, it actually simplifies the defensive
Yeah.
situation for me if I think about it this way.
If you figure out that it's going to take forever and you basically built Fort Knox over here, then we can then maybe an advice is to just give them a time limit of like 10 days or something. If you
That's
use it
also true,
yourself.
but
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's
Yeah.
all good fun.
So let's see. I'll roll for the new day.
I also imagine because of the fact that you keep rolling, it's also the fact that like there's a good chance it isn't a simple fight either. Like, you know what I mean? Like I imagine there's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna be needing the extra defenses, despite the fact that we're getting a good amount of time in.
Alright, that's a 17, so you basically get day 14.
At 14.
We were
So
doing. We were taking a whole wall here, just like this one up here, and then
one more ballista.
ballista for this day,
Alright.
Yeah, that's the idea, I believe.
and then we're probably good on ballista and walls.
Yeah. Well, I might want one wall just to hide behind, because that's the only thing I'm thinking about. Like, I would want someone to do the hide action in case I.
Yeah,
do
if we
wanna do
also
that.
want another wall, like I was
This is pretty
thinking
messy.
maybe we have two walls like somewhere up here, one for Haru to be behind and one for Kuma, or
Okay,
just
yeah.
whoever filters in at some point.
I imagine Kuma could also just stand in the middle of the ballista.
Yeah,
You see again. That's like I'm like, I don't want to be there.
There's the extra ballista. So that is
Thank
another
you.
day passed. We went from the campaign only lasting 22 days to in-game that you guys know each other to now to 37 days.
moving up.
Yeah, because this is day 15. Yep.
Nice.
The bonds we forge will last forever.
Yeah.
All right,
We
so I'm
created
still
something together.
with all the ballista that's going off at initiative 10. I think the barrier is still a good call, so we should get one.
How many?
Also, that's not a one-time use thing, is it? The barrier, it just
It
lasts.
It
Oh,
is.
I see.
Yeah,
It
'cause
lasts
it's 380
some
until
abilities
and
are a one-time usability.
It's
yeah,
like
'cause
it's like casting shield. Like
Mhm.
if someone, like if I have it and then I go like, oh, I'm gonna barrier, everyone gains plus 3 AC until we hit initiative 10. So if we're on initiative 9, it'll go all the way to 0, start at the top again, and then when it gets to 10, the barrier goes away.
Mm-hmm.
statistically the best way to have that is literally just the fact that like somebody at the end of initiative gets it, or at least like near or like middle initiative, sorry, should get it.
Yeah.
But that's obviously impossible to necessarily know for sure. So it's a hard one to select for.
It's very hard to judgmentally like when's a good time to use it.
Yeah.
They're
What
going
is it? Is it a bonus action or a reaction to use the barrier?
Reaction.
Reaction. Good to know. Good to know. 'Cause
Like
that is
with the prep points, it's all abilities that you can use, and they are either bonus actions to call them forth, or they are
Thank you.
reactions.
okay. Actually, then that one is easier to predict because then you can just do it on initiative 9.
Yeah, that's what I was
when
saying.
it comes
It's like shield. You could just like, oh no, like 10 of these archers are gonna die from roll attacks. We can just give them a barrier and then it'll stay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look at the greatsword guys. I know they're melee, but I'm curious to see if there's like a big difference between them and the archers.
Right weapon master, I assume.
I think they have some more HP.
Well, they're also Goliath, so they get stones endurance and stuff, so they have a bit better ability to survive.
Probability as well.
Fighting spirit. That's the main difference. Is just stones endurance for
That's
them.
honestly- That's not a lot.
Their health is the same, and their AC is slightly better. by 1.
It's because they're wearing plate armor.
Yeah. No, I'm just like looking. So like, yeah, like the archers, I think personally are probably better if this is to me. Just like we don't need to get more archers now. I'm just comparing them for my own sake.
I'm not opposed to getting more archers. But let's consider landmines for a
Oh, well,
second.
first off, you guys wanted to take the barrier. Who gets the
Who's
barrier?
that going to?
Yeah. Who's gonna
Um,
have the reaction to call in a barrier?
I'll take it.
Did somebody already get a barrier, or did we not
No,
get a
they
barrier?
only
Yeah,
you have 0 barrier.
This is the first one. Yeah.
the first one barrier. Okay, good.
I'll take the barrier.
Alright.
It'd be something I would throw up first round, if anything.
Actually, DM
Mm-hmm.
could actually no. I'll just use this sheet. Never mind. I'll don't worry. I'll do something. You
So
keep
that
going.
means we have what, 3 points still?
2 points. Or
2
wait,
points.
the barrier's 2 points or 3 points?
Yeah, 2
points.
points.
Barrier's 2
Barrier's
points, so
2
you have
points.
3 points yet still left to use
Yeah.
today.
Do we want to landmine the front, like, area here?
They're pretty big. Like explosion wise, that's a pretty big area. So I think
They are a
maybe
one-time use.
yeah. So I think we have like 1 or 2 here, and then 1 like out front. I kind of want to put 1. Like obviously, if we have more days, I'd like to put some out on the beach, like in this difficult terrain.
Well,
like
we
in
have 3
front of it.
points today. What if we did 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here?
I will say
I'm
okay with that.
I will do the same thing with the bombs. Is basically I'll just copy paste them and add them to your arsenal, and then when the elves arrive, then you can decide where they stand.
So
Oh.
2 points for barrier assigned to Gihei and 3 points for 3 bombs.
Alright?
So can we just, like, when the elves arrive, drop the bombs on them? Or?
No. Then when I roll a 1,
It's like the ballista.
then you can decide where we're going to put them, like the ballista
Oh, I get you.
on the map.
But
makes
placement wise, yeah.
Yeah. So
So day
Ba-
15, 2 points for the barrier, 3 points for 3 bombs.
Just to take stock of what we have for single use abilities, what have we got so far? We've got 1 counter spell, 1 barrier.
and
2
Two
healing
heals.
novas and a flanking charge.
yes.
So
Does the healings help the walls?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
Does it help the ballista since they're manned by people or no?
Yes, I would say the ballistas. Yes, it would help.
Nice.
barrier, and then we have 2 healing circles. Are the only other single uses?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
I think yeah, and that's it for day 15.
Alright, next one. There we go.
Ooh!
After
They have
15
arrived.
Yeah, at 15 days, this day they shall arrive. So you guys can now put the bombs or the mines on the locations that you want to. I think you can move them as you see fit.
Yeah. Mind if I just select the ballista and group them up
Yeah.
like this?
Didn't make much of a difference, but I was changing a sheet to keep track of everybody's single uses. But it's not as it's all right. I've got a little bit of it.
I've got mine written down, so we're okay
Yeah.
there.
Oh no, it was just for my own like head canon, so I could
Oh, just
understand. Yeah.
Do we want the bombs like this or
That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't mind if the bombs damage the wall at all. Because
damage the wall?
this front wall is mostly to slow them down so that
You can also
they
place
can.
it in the middle like this.
Yeah, and they wouldn't actually hit any of the walls. It would just
It's not rotated like that. Like it would be rotated a little differently, but yeah.
I just don't want them using this as cover. But they'll do that anyway. So yeah, put the bomb there.
Yeah, because even if we hurt the walls, then we'll end up having to destroy them. For them, it's mainly getting into us is the thing.
Mhm.
And then archers. Archers. Beep. How does everybody think about having 2 up front like this? Maybe 1 on top of the rock. Another 1 on top of the rock.
We also need to consider their range as well, because they are using longbows or short bows.
It's a light crossbow, so it's 8320.
Well, no, they have longbows and light crossbows. They have both.
Oh, they have both.
Yeah, so they have 150 feet range just
Mm-hmm.
to. So
And
yeah.
150 feet is like
Yeah,
big.
that hits most. That hits like basically nearly most of this map. That they, if they're in the front, I mean.
I just figured, like, if we make them crawl up to this, having one guy up there would probably slow them down even more because they take time to fight them up there.
Yeah, that could work.
Let me grab my guy and put him back up there then. Whoop. And they can, the entire time they're waiting for them, they can either go prone to not get shot at, or
I mean, this is like 100-foot height difference. I would, because it's like
Those
70
rocks
feet up.
are 70 feet high.
Oh my god!
So they're taking a lot to get over.
Yeah, that's why it's gonna be difficult terrain to here. 70 feet to climb, and then they gotta get over into more.
and they still
Not
have
gonna-
excellent coverage of these. But I do think we're probably going to see some ladders try and get
Yeah,
up these
for
walls.
sure. I think so.
We'll have to deal
Not-
with those.
Not gonna lie, a part of me is like tempted just to sit on one of the rocks because it would give me essentially like as much as I could get a 360 view of the battlefield.
If you
Sure,
want to, I
sure.
think that's fine.
Honestly,
Yeah,
if you wanted to handle one rock, I could put one of these guys on a different rock.
2 dudes on 1 rock. Yeah.
Yeah, because I could that could kind of work because I can defend a rock by myself more effectively than one guy's. Because like my range obviously with a sharpshooter 600 feet, so like essentially anywhere on this map is my bitch. So I'm not too worried.
Actually, let's put this back over here. You can have the friend, and I can keep an eye on this other rock in case the other guy gets into melee. Because I think if you were to actually have someone run up to you and start getting you, you'd probably want to break and just fly away and start shooting at them rather than stay on the wall.
Well, that's why I might
Um,
activate my wings and stuff like early before the combat starts. Or something like that.
Yeah. That way this guy can handle it if something does get into melee. Alright. I'm happy. How about you guys?
How do we want to position the ballista?
Ballista, yeah, the ballista is the next one.
I thought this would be good. I did position them.
But again, you gotta remember their range because their effective range is 125 feet.
They don't have the
So-
same range as the.
So even if they can shoot over the top, they would. Well, they still hit. Like they'd only be able to hit when they start
Beach.
getting up.
Yeah, about the beach edge.
Yeah, you'd probably want to. I'd place them like. You have to place them on the edge, but I'd place them like maybe like here-ish. This would give like these guys a pretty good cover of most of this area.
I'd like them to be more than 30 feet away from the edge on the 120-foot range increments. Because fireball.
Fireball, but fireball always outranges them either way. Like unless
But like,
beyond
I
range.
don't want them to be shot at by an early initiative fireball. Like they go initiative 10. If we get them all running up, we can deal with all of mages. Who knows how many mages are going to deploy, and then we can have them, take shots. If they can't hit them, then they can shoot at disadvantage. But that's 125 feet is still plenty of range from where they were.
Okay, I don't know. Just didn't mind a suggestion.
Because they're not going to get they're not going to alpha strike, right? They're not going to get early shots off. They're always on initiative 10. So having them back, having people move into their range is just more effective, in my opinion.
I mean, I think if we just have them sit back further, I mean, they're still going to be shooting. It'll just be a disadvantage, and then as they get closer, it'll be
more
normal attack. I don't think it matters.
The longer they exist, the better, really, in the end.
Yeah,
Like,
so
statistically, they'll get a hit in at some point. And, like even if they just kill off fodder, like that's just all the better.
I'm gonna move these ones back a bit,
Yeah, no, I was just more like they were just like making sure we understand what's going on with them. That's all.
that, and then we have. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Next range fireball will still clip them, but it won't be a problem. Okay, I'm happy. Sorry.
We could this is just me nitpicking at the last minute here, but we could spread them a little bit so they're not always in such a square that they could get hit by a fireball. You know what I mean? Like if they're like this, because they still have effectively some of the same range, but they're just not in one big blob.
Jim, for my spells, would we see when they're starting to break through the storm and get closer?
Yeah, but you basically see them go towards the beach, so in a large line.
Well, because I was asking because of something like aid or different things like that. I might be putting some up every morning, but like if I see them finally bust through, I will do that.
Right.
And unfortunately,
So I see what you're saying. Hold on. Keep this. Let's say they don't want to send. Oh no, give that back. What the?
Oh, sorry. I was just like, there you go. You can move it
Yes.
as well because it's like it's thing
Thanks.
that
I'm going to position everything like this.
Ah,
Yeah.
so no overlapping fireballs.
Exactly. And then we'll do the same to this one.
I like how we're all prepping for fireball, and the first attack that's going to hit us is going to
Well,
be your
this
swarm.
also breaks it up for things like lightning bolt or wall of flame.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spells that have like a 20-foot radius that can do damage to
For
structures
sure.
and stuff. So like, it's not a it's one of those where like it's a little bit we're going a bit overboard, but also like once this starts, it starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to be going. A lot of shit's going down.
This guy here. And this one has to sit all the way in the back. Or all the way in the front. Do we want it all the way in the back or all the way in the front?
We could have it. We could have one sit.
Nope, that'll be
yes,
double
it's
fireball. If it's all the way in the front, it'd be like right up here. If it's all the way in the back, it'd be way back here.
I don't mind one being closer to the others and getting double fireball. That doesn't bother me.
I'm gonna put it like right where Tots is sitting.
Yeah, it can be behind the. It could be in this cover cove, and I could just be right behind it.
Yeah. That way,
'Cause, I mean,
that way
okay.
this area is more effective for our healing too. And honestly, if they're getting fireballed, then we could probably counter it. Or
I don't know if I would waste a counter with the counter spell on the fireball necessarily, but it's the option that we can.
yeah. Plus, we took the archers, so they got how good's their deck saves? +3.
Decent,
Yeah.
decent for what they are, basically. Yeah, but yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. I would just it was
No,
mainly
no, you
just
had a
because
good point. I just if we're gonna go like that, we're going whole hog, right? This is
Yeah. I just also
there's
about
one
this dog is
disadvantage.
too much.
There's one disadvantage to this sort of arrangement. It's maximum surface area for like melee blobs. So like if they get into melee with them, that's a problem. But that's a problem no matter what we do. So we'll be all right. We'll just have to keep an eye out for burrowers. Are probably the real issue. If they bring bullets, we're fucked.
Pull up with some fire. They did have some explosive caskets on their ships when we blew them up last time.
Yeah, that's true. But if they're going to like drop them from above on our heads, then we'll be fine.
Oh, I am gonna set my shield for the day to, instead of being the magic, I'm gonna have it to block ranged attacks.
Alright, so then it will miss all ranged attacks and you will miss.
Yeah, I assume if I'm gonna be flying around the battlefield, that's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
no, that is a very good choice. Arguably the best choice.
Plus, I have 3 legendary actions now, which means if I do end up getting hit, I get 3 melee attacks.
Then I will say, since we only have 33 minutes left on official playtime, that with that, now that all the preparations are done, we'll end the session and we'll continue with the actual siege next week.
I understand completely, but what a blue ball.
Oh no!